to the reading. All right. This is type of situation for somebody. You got somebody feel like this, like, I can't trust this shit. Like, somebody could be in mental conflict because it's like, how can I trust this? Because it's like, for somebody, you know what I'm saying? Excuse me. Somebody could be feeling like, damn, they too slick. I feel like somebody could now be in a mental conflict of feeling like somebody is slick because it was like, or somebody could have literally just found out something about someone. I'm getting like somebody could have literally just found something out about somebody. Yeah, somebody could have literally just found out something and it was like it was the truth. And I feel like somebody could have found out somebody was literally for the crew. But this is also somebody finding out like strategically in a situation. It was like, damn, somebody, it's like, motherfucker, you a surgeon when it comes to this shit. And then with somebody realizing somebody is like strategic in a situation, because it was like, damn, so you just be knowing what's going on. Somebody could be enamored because it's like, how you know what you know, or something could be very deep with how, like, you get somebody saying like, shit, they don't really need, like, somebody could say somebody don't need something, or how you don't have to utilize that, or you can just, you know what I'm saying, like, how is it that you come up with off the whim? Like, somebody could literally be trying to pay somebody to come right back in just to see or watch you, you know, physically, of how you do something. Somebody could say they didn't trust nobody, they was just trying to smash, or somebody who had dreadlocks or something like this. Like, you know, I don't trust motherfucking females like that. I just be trying to do something with them, nothing, you know, nothing else. Or for somebody, it could be somebody like, shit, I'll just go in there just to smash, and you know what I'm saying, and then get them out of the way. Like, somebody had plans. But all negative energy be removed. Thank you, Archangel, for being in the room surrounding me at the time. Gabriel, Uriel, Sina. Any negativity be returned back to wherever it is in source with love, tenfold. Shalom. All right. So we got 3 wands. What's going on with the Queen of Wands? Please make it clear, precise, and accurate. I feel like this person could have literally just found something out. I feel like this is like one of those situations where somebody's trying to figure out, shit, I need to go on a ski mask with this situation. Or I feel like somebody could be like, man, fuck this shit, I'm out. Because somebody could have been like trying to punk somebody. It was like, what the fuck kind of person you think I am? I ain't no motherfucking punk now. Was you was trying to play? Somebody was trying to play somebody. I love to watch you. Also, this could be somebody trying to figure out how the fuck you know all this shit. It's like, I ain't even around it, motherfucker. You already know what the fuck is happening before it happened or while it. For somebody, this could be like literally you can be like in the midst of this. This is like somebody could have literally like could have confronted somebody about saying something, right? And then whatever it was that somebody was confronting someone about, it was like, so I was like, let me go. Oh, excuse me, before they, you know, went to talk to somebody, or somebody could have got caught in something. I don't know. However it went, in whatever situation it was, somebody could have spoke to somebody or got a hold to somebody's phone or something like that. And whatever it is that they found, it was like it was the truth. But it was like, I'm getting like somebody probably could have been getting somebody could have been in a bathroom doing something real quick. It's like, what the fuck is you doing? And then I feel like this person probably had already caught a glimpse of something. But I feel like before somebody snapped, like, I feel like somebody could have got caught doing something. It's like, oh, what you here doing? It's like, whatever. But it was like before somebody had a reaction and said something to somebody, it was like, hey, let me. I feel like somebody could have did something like, I'm going to say about Give or take about maybe about an hour ago. I give or take about an hour ago. And like before somebody got ready to fucking like go off, it was like somebody was like, before I do anything, because it's like somebody could have contemplated like, should I or should I not? And then it was like before somebody said something, it was like, let me see your phone real quick. And then it's like, what you need to see my phone for? It's like, well, you in here fucking with me while I'm in the bathroom, but let me see your phone real quick. And whatever the fuck somebody found, it was just like, fuck this. And it's like now somebody was like, well, shit. Well, it's like one of those should I not type situations. And it's like whatever it is that the person contemplating is like, it's one of those, you know how you look like shit as a woman, shit, women, we do it too. I can't sit here and try to speak, you know, like women don't do it because it'd be one of those like, you know how you contemplate, it's like, ooh, should I sit, you know, when you thinking about your husband or something like that, or your man or whatever, or somebody you want to be with, it's like, should I send him a video or should I send him this little nasty text or some shit like that? And you know how you contemplating on doing that shit, but it's just like, should I not? But somebody could like, for real, like before they get ready to like act on something like that or whatever, it was like, let me see somebody's phone. And whatever it is they found, instead of like crashing out or whatever, it was like one of those, okay, it's like going through somebody else's phone and messages. It's like, noted, bet. So this is like somebody bet like, shit, I've been thinking about it. I've been in the bathroom, you know what I'm saying? If your woman, you've been over there playing the DJ for somebody is like trying to clean the tubes type shit. And somebody like, all right, bet I got my answer. So it's like for somebody literally like no fucking, you know, fucking business with this situation. Somebody found out something was motherfucking fat. It's like they either caught a glimpse of. It's not even a glimpse. How you get somebody's phone and you take your other phone and it's got it, got it, got it, and it's one of those moments where you waiting on a motherfucker just to say something to you. It's like I'm waiting for you to say something. It's like somebody like, oh, you like somebody could be literally looking at somebody like, I'm waiting for your ass to go ahead and say something while you over here with this crew. So I'm dealing with a little bitch with issues. Tell me, I can fix you. I can fix you. Woo 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 woo. Somebody hit their ass. Woo woo. Cause they with the truth. You know what I'm saying? But somebody literally could have like screenshotted something like, you know what I'm saying? Like this was somebody's security blanket to know like this is grounds for me to like leave this the fuck alone. Like it's like one of those, you know how a person could be sitting there like in regret, like fuck, why the fuck did I do this? And then it's like somebody could be wearing their hair in buns. Bitch, they think they cute. Somebody was like, shit, fly me to the moon. Somebody like, shit, I need a drink. I need to pop something. Because what somebody could have finally fucking discovered with some type of situation, whatever somebody discovered, that shit could have just like went left real fucking fast. It was like, instead of me doing that, because I feel like somebody could have got caught doing something, looking at something, whatever the case may be. And whatever the fuck they got caught looking at or something like that, this is giving like, well, before I have a reaction, it's like one of those, I need them to fucking react before what the fuck I'm going to decide to fucking do, because it's like, it's either trying to move around, trying to get some money. It's something about that situation. This is like somebody like, shit, I'm free. Like, damn. But then it's like now somebody have to sit there and contemplate, like, is it going to work how I'm going to work, how I feel it's going to work type shit. And it's like somebody trying to figure out how to shut something down, but it's like, this is like somebody literally comparing some people or a person to somebody, because it's like somebody could have been like, somebody ain't got nothing on the person. Whoever somebody wants to go see or send that video or send something to somebody, it's like they know whatever it is that they dealing with currently, they was like, this motherfucker ain't got shit on the motherfucker. Like, why did I do this? Why did the fuck that? You know what I'm saying? Like somebody could be going back and forth with themselves, because whatever somebody could have found out is one of those like, what? Word. But you know how like you gotta strategically figure out how the fuck I'm gonna handle this shit. Because this is like also somebody could have found like some kind of crazy ass evidence or something on them in this person. You know how like you go through somebody else's fucking phone and you find some shit about yourself on their fucking phone, but then also you see them talking shit about you at the same fucking time, but then they also got some crazy ass evidence, proof, and some other shit on you, but you trying to figure out like shit. This is like somebody trying to do their own little investigative work, like how the fuck did you get this shit? And then what the hell did you do to get this and this, right? And then it's also like it could have been like somebody else could have worked with or something like that. Somebody found that proof. It was like I'm guessing somebody got some shit. It's just like damn, let me figure out something. It's one of those like let me figure out. This is also somebody's like I noticed that they noticed that they know I know that they know that we both know, but it's like it's something like for somebody, whoever this person is right here, because it's like they know that somebody know. Like it ain't shit hidden. Not for who they with. It's like, say if you in no contact with somebody. Whoever you in no contact with, they know you know every fucking thing. And I feel like everything to a point where that if y'all do come in communication or something like that, I feel like it's either going to be a long ass fucking stare or literally it's one of those, how the fuck you know what you know? Like it's one of those you question the motherfucker like, you know what I'm saying? Whoever this person is, you know what I'm saying? You got Uriel and Michael on your side if you believe in that type of shit. Because, I mean, whoever this man is, he got Uriel and Michael on his side. But it's like one of those don't be too hates, be smart. Because it's also at the same time, if this is another fucking, for somebody, there's a fucking female. She might be having like wearing her hair in bonds and two puffies, poems or some shit like that. I don't know, it's a particular style that this motherfucker trying to wear. But whoever the fuck this is, this bitch is a mental case. Like, tap in, check in, but it's like somebody caught on to whatever this female been doing, saying, or whatever. This motherfucker for the face judgment. This is like somebody like, yeah, this person could literally be watching some shit and like, they could be playing, like if it's a female, she could try to take a man's profile or a picture of a man and be on a person's page, or this is even a motherfucker that'll go get a picture of somebody else even as a female and use it to cover the fact of who they are. Like, I don't want to be seen, but this motherfucker fit the face judgment. Yeah, this person fit the face judgment. This person could be like a Leo or something like that. They could have like a lizard or a dog or something like that, animal lover or some shit like that, or they got some animals or some shit. This is like somebody that's very fucking weird, okay? This would be a motherfucker like chanting over your video or something like that, like, you know that I was, bro. But then it's like somebody could be like finding out some information and it's just like, why do you even want me here when you got this going on? It's like it's one of those, somebody could literally be telling somebody that, and it's like they keep trying to bring up somebody's name. It's like, somebody could be drowning in their own sorrows. Like, why the fuck I do this shit? I'm telling you, somebody could literally be like, why the fuck I do this shit? This is also somebody finding out like this motherfucker was like taking the money, or this could be like somebody feeling like somebody could be somewhere and it's like somebody like would be taking somebody's bank card, or you know what I'm saying, or they have the card and this person is still the bank card, or they'll be on their phone and be like, what's the passcode to this real quick, like earlier in that day or like a few hours or something before, and then try to do something to somebody's bank account or something like that. Or it'll be like, somebody could be, I don't know, somebody could have woke up to the fact like, oh, this is this motherfucker that has been burning me or doing this to me. And this is, yep, somebody could have did something up to like 2 or 3 times already. Mental force protects against sorrows and illness. This is like something could have been told to somebody like literally just in time before they have to go through some other bullshit. Because I feel like somebody literally is going to escape something, a situation, whatever, baby mama drama, or something. Somebody literally is going to escape something like just in fucking time. But then it's like Queen of Wands. Or somebody could be escaping that type of shit or something like that. I don't know. Or escaping this type of person. Because this is like a person that was literally after somebody was like, well, shit, well, you know, I'm getting to this and I'm getting, and this, like, I'm telling you, it's literally a fucking female that was literally trying to portray like somebody was like their uncle, cousin, or something like that. Like they was trying to act like it was fucking family, and this was person was fucking on this person the whole fucking time. And it's like a person that will get into a motherfucking group chat, and when you get in the fucking group chat, you read in the fucking message that this bitch is literally like the person who she got with her, and say like if this person spent like did some dirty ass shit, brought the money back home to this motherfucker because it was like, yeah, we could be together, we could get married, whatever, but it was just only for the benefit of the financial aspect. But then it's like unbeknownst to this person, not knowing that this person, this is like whoever this is, they done did it before. Like this motherfucker be like, I ain't gonna hold you. This motherfucker be like 25, and she probably got married around the time she was like between the age of 13 and 18. But her folks knew about it. But it was like a flip of how they would play things. This is like a little girl that got a chance to like start fucking early type shit. And then it's like her folks already knew what type of time was on. Like if the family was already into, like, say somebody go date somebody and they could be cute or whatever, but they family into scamming, stealing, you know, jacking cars and shit like that. But unbeknownst to, you know, the person, one little minor detail is that this motherfucker know how to like scam really fucking good or something like that and make the shit look good. But unbeknownst to them, this motherfucker know how to scam to a point where like whoever is the main motherfucker that she really, really, really be fucking with or have been fucking with for like, I'm saying give and take over the last like 6 years, I'm gonna say give and take for the last year to 6 years. And she been playing this game with a lot of dudes. I want to say she done played this shit up to like 4 dudes. And whether the dudes knew, I want to say maybe about two of them probably figured out that she played this thing where it was like, those are my brothers, but those are not her brothers. Those are the motherfucker, her main motherfucker she fuck on. But one of them in particularly, that is like if she pregnant or recently had a baby, that baby is one of the two dudes that she keeps saying is a cousin, brother, or whatever. And I feel like whoever it is that she keep talking about, and it's like this would be a motherfucker that bring the niggas that she really, really be fucking with and she really, really dedicated to. She'll bring them to the niggas who she have in the house, living with her, whatever the case may be. She'll take her time to figure out what kind of nasty shit you on. Baby, you can have it all. You hear me? You can have it all. She with it. But this is also a little motherfucker that it's just none. This is like if she did have a freaking daddy in and out of motherfucking prison. Not jail, but prison. You hear me? But then it's also at the same time, this motherfucker will literally, the main person that she fucking on, this would be the nigga that be like, well, shit, you know how we flipped the last nigga so we can go ahead and get these bricks and get this money. And this would be a nigga that'll pull up on you, you know what I'm saying? Car duped out, decked out, everything, right? Probably cleaned in a motherfucker. Don't get me wrong, cleaned in a motherfucker, but unbeknownst to the rest of these motherfuckers, the car is leased for one. Two, it might be motherfucking rented. Three, the money that they usually get, this motherfucker will take like, give or take, instead of making it look too fucking greedy, this would be like a motherfucker be like that he'll travel for, I'm gonna say, give or take, maybe about 6 states and stash the money in particular places. But this is their thing that they do. So say like if he get caught or something like that, the money that she getting, the men that she have currently, or the men she know that she can manipulate out of to be like with her and be like, yeah, they my man, da 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 da. She'll post them on the internet or whatever. But buddy already know how it is. Basically, let me put it this way: somebody married to somebody else's bottom bitch. Somebody married to somebody else's bottom bitch. And to somebody else, they feel like this is their main bitch. Like, this would be a motherfucker that would literally stop everything, but he also know he can get anything. Like, he can be like, babe, can we go have a threesome? And she'd be like, yeah, no problem. Babe, can we do this? It's like, yeah, sure. But really, she's not dedicated to you. You're just the person that can fund that if her nigga, that her main nigga get locked up and he in jail, babe, I need like $200 because I want to go get my nails done. And then you come back and be like, why you ain't get your nails done? Because she just took that money to go put $20 on the phone. So when this nigga call and then took the other little bit to go send to such and such to get information to figure out how much money she need to come up with to go pay for that nigga's lawyer. And this nigga be like, yeah, I'm fighting the case. I feel like she got a habit of fighting niggas, like being with motherfuckers that got cases and shit like that, but also be in them streets to get her the fast money as quick as she needed. Like, she fine with that. She fine with having to argue with you, chase you down and shit like that, because depending on who's her best source, oh, she chasing your ass the fuck down. Somebody could be thinking like, oh, she sprung on me, she go crazy about me, she gonna kill about me. No, nigga, she willing to kill your ass because she can't get the money to get her main nigga out of fucking jail. This is like somebody that didn't get that, and it was just like they missed the memo. This could have been somebody that they could have had around. They just like, damn, I got me a bad bitch on the internet, bragging and every fucking thing. And all that shit just came to the end. I feel like somebody could have found it out, and it was just like, I don't know what to do about this. But then it's like somebody that go back and forth like, oh, bitches ain't shit and da 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 da. But it's like, I feel like whoever this motherfucker could be around, possibly, they could have seen something happen, and it's like, okay, I know I gotta move strategically with this, because it's like, you know how you gotta re-observe a whole situation, like how the fuck this shit plans out. Okay, well, I seen this motherfucker do some shit like that, but this is also one of those situations where you gotta be real careful with it, because it can get real sticky real motherfucking fast. But it's not sticky in a situation where it's like you're not able to get out of this shit. This is one of those, like, if they smart and they really got like a for real loyal motherfucker, because I feel like somebody could feel like they got a homeboy that's for real and they not. This is like a motherfucker that could have been friends with a motherfucker for like, since they were little jits. I'm getting like somebody could have been friends with a motherfucker since they was like 18 or some shit like that. And unbeknownst to this motherfucker is really trying to flip them just as much as this other situation is. Or this is like somebody literally, they could be mad about something, a money situation, or it was like, I don't know, whoever this friend is that this person could have been friends with since they was like 18 or something like that. They hiding a particular detail, because I want to say like this friend knew something about this person, or they could have low-key slept with the person too, but it was like, well, I would prefer, it's one of those, I would prefer him to keep fucking with this bitch than to go fuck with the other motherfucker that's going like, you know what I'm saying? Like how you can experiment with motherfuckers and do shit or whatever, but it's like, I would prefer you to still be with this person versus with this other one, because it seemed like you'll be too strict, or it's like, you know how if they could feel like the focus ain't gonna be fully on them and what they want to do and want to be on they fucking time type shit. This is a motherfucker like, man, fuck that bitch, like, come over here, like this one is perfect. Or this would be a person like, I'm gonna drag you and I'm gonna help you go get another bad bitch. But this would be a nigga that can't pull bad bitches. The fuck? Like, but whoever the fuck this is like somebody gonna go through a motherfucker phone. This is like a man going through a female phone or something like that, or going through a trans phone, and what the fuck they find is like, I know you motherfucking lying. I know you motherfucking lying. It's like, the truth shall set you free. What's your move? But whatever the fuck it is a little bit sticky, because it's like one of those, if you dip out on me, I'ma do this. And it's like, shit. Like I tell anybody with the quickness, if it's something that you know and it got something with you in it, and it's like, excuse me, and you smart, shit, I'd rather incriminate my motherfucking self before I let the next motherfucker do it, because shit, at least you know you can get out of that shit. That's why you don't ever let nobody hold nothing over your motherfucking head. If we gonna do that shit, the true definition of young, wild, and motherfucking free. This is like, you feel like a diva. You like Beyonce. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit, motherfucker. You ain't holding shit. And then you took my shit to go use it with a motherfucker that was using it. This is one of those situations somebody could have fucked somebody over in the fucking worst way that they should have never fucking fucked over, and they got triple fucking fucked. Because it's one of those like, You know how you gotta sit back, even because it's shit. I had my karma before. I ain't gonna be sitting here acting like I ain't never fucking had karma, but my karma is instant. It ain't one of those. It's delayed and then it, boom, hell no. It's one of those where you got mine is like I gotta be careful about what I'm doing, who I'm saying, how I do it. So that's why I just be like, shit. Let me just be good. But when that shit fucking comes about, it's like one of those. This is a situation where a person would literally get a motherfucker locked up type shit just to keep from their truth to be discovered because this is like somebody, whether they knew it or not, this is like a motherfucker female not only getting money from this nigga, but she also getting money from like a uncle, that motherfucker uncle or they friends and shit like that and don't know it and they all trying to keep the secret and it's like, you know, one of those where a situation blow up and be like, listen, man, yeah, I was fucking on them. And it's like, what the fuck, nigga? Dude. Like, yikes. Nigga, you held this shit from me because what? This is also one of those where some shit went down, right? Say, if everybody in the house got drunk and the main motherfucker that thought this was the main whatever gets too drunk and they get shit faced and they black out, right? But this person know everybody in the fucking house. Like, motherfucker, you really thought that this bitch wasn't on no whole shit? And somebody was on some whole shit. And this is like one of the motherfuckers like, you remember that one night that we went and then this happened? It's like, yeah. Well, that night, this and this happened. Word? Then it's like, but that ain't the only time. This is like a motherfucker trying to hit their homeboy or they, you know, they bro or whatever. Like, you know, that ace boo cool with. Well, you remember after that night, it's like it happened again. But then it's like, well, after that had happened with me, such and such came over to the crib and this and this happened. It's like, so when was y'all gonna say something? Well, I mean, we thought y'all was good, you know what I'm saying? I thought you was cool with it, you know, because considering, you know, we did that 6-way or we did that 4-way that one time, we thought you was just cool with it. And I, you know, Shorty had hit us with it, and it's like, I feel like the female in the fucking corner, probably in the corner fucking laughing about the shit, like, it's like, why you tripping? Like, you know it, you know how we get down, it's like, I dropped everything for you. And it's one of those like, I don't know what type of situation this is and whoever's in this energy. Because, baby, I ain't in my young ages no more. This is one of those bitches. I'm not fit to talk to you, honey. And we got two-way street. And the two-way street is the third option is for me just to fucking leave and to not even go to the two-way street. So the choice is yours because I'm not fit to get stuck at a motherfucking crossroad based on this bullshit. Because this is one of those, you knew you should have seen it. You should have seen it. You should have seen it. You should have seen it with the extra EETHGDD. You should have seen it. You should have seen it coming. Okay? Cause got a shit y'all got the fuck. This is why I don't like, you know what? I might low key start doing the fucking readers at this time because the shit be juicy than a motherfucker. I don't really give a fuck about the shit, but the shit be funny. This is like watching, this is like low key, like no fucking funny business. I'm gonna start putting, like when I get on lives at this time, get your popcorn ready. Okay? Have the fucking popcorn ready because this is like, whether you're physically there at somebody's fucking demise, motherfucker, you front row seats, bitch. This is like front row seats. This got to be current, past, recent current or something, or is about to happen, or already happened. Oh, this shit already motherfucking happened. But then it's low-key given at the same time. Say somebody keep running their mouth about another fucking person because I feel like somebody got the evidence and proof and it was like, shit, it was the truth. And I feel like it pissed somebody off, but it hurt them at the same time. But it was like, shit. But this is also somebody that could be still trying to bring up somebody else's name. And I feel like somebody ready to fucking read a motherfucker to filth because somebody ready to read a motherfucker to filth. Because I feel like somebody literally just acting up because it's like they can't get the money out of somebody no more. And it's like, nah, motherfucking like, or somebody be playing like they broke, they ain't got it type shit. Like, Nah, I ain't got it. I ain't got it. And they got it, but it's like, I ain't got it. Or they did, and this person could have like stole or did some stupid shit, and it's like, nah, I ain't got it. Or they trying to figure out some type of way. But this is like somebody for to tell somebody like, motherfucker, you codependent. That motherfucker's independent. It's like you can't. It's like people be trying to talk shit about people and they can't hold a fucking candle or a light to a motherfucker. It's like, sit your punk ass down. Oh, I'm his divine. No, the fuck you ain't shit divine about you if you out here got to bust it wide open and sit there and utilize somebody else for shit. A divine motherfucking person is independent. Regardless of how the fuck you got to get it. And most of the time, when you can alleviate yourself of having to be on your back to get it or to abuse another person or manipulate a person, you're not independent, honey. If you got to manipulate a person to do something for you, you're not independent. If you gotta lie, connive, and still skip, how the fuck you? What make you divine? Make it make sense to me. I'm a high priestess. High priestess mean you're above doing that fuck shit. Apparently, put your ass in motherfucking reverse. You're a priestess, but ain't shit high priestess. That's a dark priestess. To manipulate, connive, lie, and cower down to a lower vibration, you're still in a south node type of energy. I couldn't fix myself to tell a motherfucker a lie. I'm sorry, not sorry. That one time I sat there and tried to hold that lie because shit, the baby needed Pampers, nigga, you the daddy. And he wasn't the fucking daddy, and I knew it. Hell no. That shit bit me in the motherfucking ass in the worst motherfucking way. I'll be damned if I ever fucking do that shit again. Do you hear me? Y'all welcome to the room. If you here genuinely, if you here to get on my motherfucking nerves, find you another fucking live and don't get on my motherfucking nerves, okay? Over here is raw and real. I do not candy coat shit, so do not get in your feelings. If you're easily triggered, I am not the live that you should sit in or to participate in. Overstood. Got it. Back to the reading. But this is like some messy ass type of situation where people, whoever this person, this female is, this is like a motherfucker that if she got confronted by some real ass motherfuckers, this bitch would be shamed in a motherfucker. This is like a superficial ass bitch, but real fucking cocky until you confront that motherfucker. Well, I'm pretty, bitch. You could be pretty all day long, but I'm gonna read your motherfucking soul to filth, and you gonna have to sit down. Bitch, bitch. You ain't shit to fight or argue about. Either you're a grown ass woman or you're a child. That's a child. Motherfucker, you can show up as a queen all day. Even a queen is childish, but an empress or a high priestess, we ain't budging for shit. Swing first. Swing, ho. And that's one of those type of things. This is a motherfucker that hop in the car trying to chase the motherfucker down. Where you going? I'm going to trail him. And you call yourself a high priestess. Grown women don't do that. High priestess and divine individual do not have to hop in the car to chase no motherfucking man to figure out where the fuck he going. He going where the fuck he gonna go. And for that one motherfucker who left out of the door, it's 10 more for her to go. And clearly, whoever this type of fucking female is, clearly you already had a lineup. That's some crazy ass shit that I've ever had to fucking look at a situation. I'll be damn like shit. I'm super unbiased, but shit, hey, don't ever. If I'm in the mood, I'm in the mood. But shit, at least the mood is going to be real smooth, but it's going to be honest. Constructive criticism versus just trying to be fucking judgmental. This is be a motherfucker that be sitting there feeling like somebody's judgmental and don't know the difference between constructive criticism and judgment. Judgment means I'm going to condemn you at every fucking moment in the second for every fucking little fuck up that you're doing versus giving you a better strategic way to handle the situation or handle yourself or to do better with yourself. Judgment is mean I'm just going to keep fucking talking down on you and not giving you advice on what you can do better. Know the difference between judgment and criticism. Constructive criticism at that. Okay? Be able to elaborate and efficiently and effectively be able to utilize those tools in that way. Apparently, pick up a dictionary. This is not Pictionary or dictionary. Or try a thesaurus. Research antonyms and synonyms, whichever one. Or the etymology, whichever one floats your fancy. But this would be a motherfucker that be sitting here like they will steal someone's, like content and paraphrase it, but it's like, could you elaborate? And this is like someone that's not able to elaborate. Don't try to use somebody else's life story as your story, but then it's time for you to start elaborating. You can't elaborate. Don't do that to yourself. There's no different than like how I had to sit there for the last fucking reading and like make it very fucking clear, because clearly, ex-husband energy was there with his fucking family, and now it's like you're gonna face fucking embarrassment. But the constructive criticism of that situation, regardless, if you're gonna run a scam and do some shit on a motherfucker, include me in. Like, motherfucker, y'all was gonna say I was dead. Well, motherfucker, you could have count me in, because motherfucker, I had me about 50 million motherfucking different type of names that I could have made me a new identity and shit like that. Y'all could have fucked that up and did what the fuck y'all was gonna do, and that would allow me to go do what the fuck I need to go do. Like, the fuck? But this will allow you to also know like how bad that a person, even when you're physically like, hey, you could have that. It is what it is. A person could literally show you how much hate that they can have for a person when all you have to do is leave them the fuck alone. If you're not going to be able to include them or tell them what the fuck is going on, tell me how much you hate a fucking person without telling me you hate a fucking person. By showing me how fucking far you willing to fucking go to make them feel some type of way that eventually ends up making you feel some type of way. That should just be beyond me. Like, you're looking to make somebody feel some type of way, but you ain't no hater though. You look better than them, but yet every day your conversation consists, or your day consists of you trying to tell a friend to go screenshot their page or go look at this, what they said today. You're not pressed? The facts are proving otherwise. Because the fact of the matter is proving that apparently you're stressed and pressed and beyond envious, because I want what they have. I want the person who they're with. Like, that's how you know how envious and how people be swearing up and down that they ain't no hater. They're not jealous of you or your achievements and stuff like that. For one, they're going to try to avoid like a motherfucker, like a plague, to not support you, not be in your corner, not lift you up, not do all those things. But the biggest part of it is that it's going to show you they're willing to make 50,000 fucking fake pages, screenshot everything that you do, say, move, behave, dress like you, talk like you, block your actual page, go make another page to do the shit that it is that you do without you knowing that is they're doing it because of you. And clearly it can be proven that you was doing this shit way before they was doing it. And now all of a sudden you the hater and you're jealous and envious. Oh, I got your man. Who's really fucking envious? And then it's like, when you're not even really concerned about the person, what are they doing? They're making you the main fucking topic event of the whole day, of their whole chat, of their whole environment, of their whole world. That should be like crazy. But then it's like, they hating on me. They're jealous of me. You are not a hater or a jealous fucking person whenever you're addressing a person. It'd be the person who's envious and jealous and they get triggered and they feel some type of way. Then it's, you're judging me, you're disrespecting me, you're doing this to me. Motherfucker, can't nobody disrespect you or do anything towards you that you ain't already doing to your motherfucking self. Because if somebody, you feel like you get talked about, hey, either I'm going to address it to come to a solution of why are you talking about this? And what issue do you have with it? Okay. So what solution can we come to the ground? Are you going to leave this alone, or are we not going to leave that alone? Okay. In a man's situation, either they're going to duke it out or they just going to part ways and like leave that shit alone. Because that's how, and because other than that, that shit usually leads to the penitentiary or the ground, right? But for women be fucking petty, and it's like, oh, I want to talk about you, I'm a screenshot you, I'm a mimic you and talk bad about you, and you a hater, and the main go-to, you're ugly, you're this, you're that. And what are you to keep trying to bring it up? Because even if I was a fucking beyond fucking beautiful bitch, I ain't got no time. As a beautiful fucking woman, I ain't got no time to do bitch shit. And bitch shit is for you to go ahead and gather up to screenshot, to be on someone's page, worry about what they talking about, who they talking about. It's the person that we gonna be going over there. Like, that's called desperation, low self-esteem, and no fucking confidence in yourself to keep a person, to make them stay. That's and then you got to keep talking about it. I don't know what kind of friends you got. Y'all must be misery loves company, though. You know what I'm saying? Birds of the same feather flock together type shit. So the realest thing in the motherfucking situation, most of the time, the people that are triggered or envious are the ones that are putting on the facade, and they hate the realest motherfucker in the room because I aspire to do what it is that you do with the confidence and the level that you do it, but I don't know how to do it. And instead of asking you how to do it, I'm gonna talk bad about you and attempt to talk down on you. But you can't talk down on a person who got confidence because you aspire to have that type of confidence. See? So who really losing in that situation? Apparently the motherfucker that got to create a group chat just to feel like they doing something with that. You see? These will be people that even go for, I want to get a private investigator to get dirt on them. I want to get this person to try to go date them and hurt their feelings and hurt their heart. Baby, you only hurting your feelings in your heart whenever that person really just don't give a shit about what the fuck you doing. Because first, they got to care about your motherfucking existence. 2, you sneaking and geeking to do that shit. 3, ain't nobody for the lower their motherfucking standards to be concerned about a bitch that apparently if you feel like you that bitch, why you worried about the next motherfucker? Because if you that bitch, I don't see, I'm Stevie Wonder blind. Okay, I'm Stevie Wonder blind around this bitch. Me don't see nothing. Me don't see you. Ear? I might be a little deaf at the same motherfucking time. I can't hear something. I thought I heard. I can't hear shit. That's kind of fucked up. Stevie Wonder blind going Ray Charles on their motherfucking ass. It's one of those hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back type shit. So which one is you choosing to do? Because it's like it ain't even, that's not even a vibe. Because if a motherfucker going off a vibe with you, it's like, motherfucker, are you faking the vibe? Now you gotta ask a nigga like, shit, I'll be one of those motherfuckers. Niggas, you alright? You good? You alright? You sure? Your bitch doing some weird shit. Like, you can literally start asking motherfuckers, is your bitch weird type shit? It really don't matter. This would be like a motherfucker. It's like, shit. This is like a motherfucker that'd be hating, like, they be like, Rita, I love your swag, bitch. Welcome to the West Coast swaggerlicious type thing. Shit, I do things a little bit different. Might be a little bit in slow motion, but don't ever feel like you finesse. I won't ever make you feel like it's a rest. Go ahead and do that shit, cause bitch, I don't know this shit. Man, I don't know what type of shit this is. Shit, sometimes you gotta look at motherfuckers, you gotta tell me, like, you can be hungry for money, but how hungry are you for the money though? And what type of person you keep it with you for you to get that type of money? But then at the same time, when certain people, when you lose fucking people, and say, like, for me, my experience, it was always a nigga trying to flip and try to do some shit when it came to money and make it seem like they was getting the bag when it was always the other way around. Because it's like, we could get it, but let's get this shit legit. Like, shit, I know how to get that money so fucking legit where motherfuckers looking at us like, is you robbing somebody? Is you killing motherfuckers? No, I ain't doing none of that shit. I just know how to make sure we flip the bank. But you got to be smart about that shit. I'd rather get my shit slow than trying to get that shit real fast, because I know when I get that shit slow, it's going to be sustainable. That shit is forever type shit. That shit you getting fast, you got to get rid of it just as quick as you fucking got it, because sometimes, depending on how the fuck you got it, shit, sometimes the eyes going to be on you, but shit, even when you get it slow and you build it and that shit becomes consistent, you still going to have eyes on you, but you going to have eyes on you for a fucking reason. Let me fuck with you. Let me do business with you real quick. How you doing that shit? The money gonna look so fucking good, it's gonna look like fucking dirty money. That's why with any motherfucker that ever fucking left me, well, motherfucker, it was just not meant for a nigga to ride with me for where the fuck I'm going. I don't give a fuck how fucking I had to build that shit, but then it's also hype me up. I had to hype my own little bestie up. I had to come back and look Shawty in the mirror. Hey, Shawty, get your shit the fuck together. We was doing this before niggas came along, and we gonna still do that shit when the niggas not here. And when I get ready to do this shit, I'm hyping myself right back up, because it's like, damn, Shrita, you know you really on that shit, and you really the plug, and you really know how to do this shit when you got motherfuckers wasting their money. Keyword, wasting their motherfucking money. and blowing their motherfucking money just to stop you from doing the shit that you know how to do. You're dealing with a lot of motherfucking lost souls. These be motherfuckers fucking with bitches that everybody know, and I'm that bitch that they know my name, but no nobody know me like that. You see what I'm saying? They know what, like, hey, when she get like this type shit, but then it's one of those, I'd rather you go ahead and be like, what type of fucking female or man you are, shit. We just know that's a motherfucker that if that name come up, I'm asking you what the fuck did you do? Not the other way the fuck around. Cause I also, you know what I'm saying, it's not being prideful, it ain't being an ego. You just gotta look at that shit like, goddamn, cause it's like where some people get so depressed and shit like that. Look at the shit that you're doing. Were you doing anything wrong? And when you realize that you wasn't doing anything wrong to nobody, and you was genuine, and you just really just trying to do the right thing and get your life together, just trying to build for yourself, your kids, or whatever, and motherfuckers go out their way to do shit like this, that's when you gonna know, like, I'm really that. I'm him. I'm her. You know what I'm saying? You really that motherfucking person when you know that you can sit there and do your shit, and motherfuckers gotta create a fucking narrative. They gotta set that shit up. They gotta try to make an illusion. They can't make the illusion to the person who know they self. But they can make that illusion to motherfuckers that still trying to learn themselves and figure themselves out. But they also gotta sit back and watch the same motherfucker that they trying to create that illusion to, and watch at the same time. Like, damn, this motherfucker, they might be doing it a little slowly, but damn, look how many fucking people are watching them. Would you rather have motherfuckers in the background still trying to hide behind the scenes and still being a motherfucking amazing, but they mad than a motherfucker? Because, like, damn, they did it again. Okay, goddamn. How you gonna break a person's confidence who already got self-confidence? How you gonna break somebody's fucking love when they got self-love? You know what I'm saying? These will be motherfuckers that don't love themselves. What Cameron said? These will be motherfuckers that want to be in the street because they don't love their home. Shit, you not happy in your home? And they ain't got to be the most luxurious, but shit. Jay Holiday shit make the hoods, like the projects feel like a fucking mansion or some shit. You can make anything feel good when the environment is good, the energy is good, and you can make the shit look real fucking good. Shit, you chilling. Why the fuck I want to be in the street? Shit, my home, listen, I don't give a fuck where it is. Home is where the fuck you make it. But at the same time, what are you doing to make yourself feel cool? Home is within myself. So whatever the fuck, how I'm gonna carry this shit, that requires me to be concerned about me. And what comes out of you, right? What comes out of you is whatever creativity, what you're speaking, who you let in or out of your motherfucking body. Exactly what you put in out your body and what you shit out your fucking body. What you thinking, what you putting in your brain. And most of the time, motherfuckers don't know how to put shit in their fucking brain because everything that they always fucking had to deal with is motherfucking negativity. Motherfuckers breaking them. Motherfuckers, but shit, every time you was being broken, you stayed in that broken place. So now the only thing that you know is negative things. So cognitively, your behavior and your traits, which they call it cognitive behavior therapy, but cognitive behavior thoughts is going to always be on a negative fucking rampage. Niggas ain't shit. Bitches ain't shit. In this day and age, you got a point. However, are you now one of those motherfuckers? Are you that ain't shit nigga? Or you that ain't shit bitch? Because an ain't shit nigga or ain't shit bitch ain't going to recognize when the real bitch is in front of them. But when you are in a genuine ass fucking space, I see you, but do you see you? But I also learned at that same time, don't ever allow somebody to see what is in you before you see it. Because guess what? A motherfucker will try to manipulate and abuse that shit. But when you recognize and wake the fuck up to it, it's like, all right, I see me. You see me. We both see me. But you don't see the worth or the value in it, right? And the only reason why they ain't gonna recognize or respect the worth and value in, because they don't see the worth or value in their motherfucking self. So why when I'm gonna get upset for it? It wasn't that you wasn't worthy. They just didn't see their worth, so you keep it pushing. You just wasn't the good enough option for the dumb shit that they lowering their standards for when it's better for them. So who are you to keep forcing someone's hand to want to do fucking better if they're not going to do better for their fucking selves? So if you cool with want to get the money, but you get the money and you locked up, what was the point of you getting that type of fucking money and you getting locked up and you can't enjoy it? What's the point of you getting that fucking money and you dead? Like, let's make it make sense. Would you rather get the fucking money and enjoy it and have some longevity, or get the money and then you end up fucking dead right after you get it? That's no different than us. What was that celebrity? Amy Winehouse. Bomb ass motherfucking voice that you could ever fucking listen to. And she fell victim to what? The bottom. You get into the money. You fall victim to prostitutes, hoes, being in the street. Damn, another motherfucker got the money, got the shit. That's Mo 3. Fall victim to the shit, thinking the homie and the entourage is everything that he needed. And the same entourage flipped on him and killed the nigga. Come on now. We got to start making logical sense, because most of the time these are motherfuckers thinking your partner ain't always your partner and bestie ain't always your motherfucking bestie. These be motherfuckers like, pop one, I can't feel it yet. Now you OD. It's like, shit, just do better. Like, you know what I'm saying? It be motherfuckers trying to tell you about your life and what you can do with it. And it's like, but then it's like you sit there and you sit back. Well, what you doing with your life? What have you done better for you to feel that you have a right or a ground to sit here to do this when you're codependent on me? Whether it's your parents, your partners, a spouse, you're codependent on me. But what are you doing to make you better? Just imagine if it's your parents, you grew up in a single parent home and they always telling you like, oh, I want you to be with this. And they finally get married, but you see the person that they married, they ain't shit either. Now y'all back to playing tick for fucking tack. And that's the only learned behavior you're seeing. Did you like it? Did it feel good when you grew up with it? No, you're just comfortable with it. So you recognize it, so you know exactly what you can get away with when it comes to the shit. But when you unlearn the behavior, because I didn't like that shit. I didn't like my dad or my mom going through that shit. I didn't like how I felt having to watch that shit and go through it and still have to, every time they breaking down crying, here you got to be the fucking, you know, the captain to save the day. Mommy breaking down. Now I got to be over here in the corner with mommy so she ain't got to cry no more. Damn, mama was struggling to get the money. I didn't want her to struggle like that no more. But here we are, grown ass motherfucking, and they still making that decision. How long you going to keep doing that? Okay, well, if they don't want to do it, let me show them what's better. But 10 times out of 10, sometimes, depending on the cognitive behavior thought process, because sometimes people be thinking they grown. It could be elders, and I'm talking about motherfuckers 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years old. And they still think like this shit. And they missing the concept. You look too fucking happy. That person look like they making you too happy, genuinely. You ain't got to lie. You ain't stealing. You ain't cheating. You ain't doing nothing crazy. But you coming back looking happy. Your skin glowing different. You're eating different. You're coming back and saying, hey, I got you this. And they ain't never seen you do it like that. It will create envy and jealousy. You got something that I ain't never had. Instead of them asking, like, what's making you happy? They need the person that they could get back over here. You remember when you was doing this for me and you're not doing that shit for them no more? That could create certain things, especially if they're not getting the help that they need, or they still stuck in that toxic relationship that they won't let go of. Of course, they're going to take away from what it is that you have. They need you back into that comfortable place where they can be codependent on you, that if when they falling and everything is crashing with that relationship, they need you to be available and codependent on the bullshit that they're doing. Do you want to keep being stuck in that place, or are you going to be like, hey, look, I do love you, but however, in this situation, I am not able to be emotionally available to the burden of you emotionally dumping What is the responsibility of the person who you're with? And if they're not responsible for how you're doing this, mom, dad, I mean no harm, let them go. I'm here. But however, allow me to be here to support you, not be your punching bag. Because they're fucking up and you feel like you don't want to talk to them and you getting in that spiteful place. Like at this age, at this point in time, you should already know when they get into that spiteful point. You should already know when they get into that angry point. You should already know when they're going to be in a boo-hoo, up, down, high, low. But is that your responsibility when you're looking to create your own family, when you're looking to create your own relationship, when you're looking to create your career, when you're looking to build your finances? Because every time that you keep creating certain things, you're taking away from what you're looking to build so you can break that generational curse. Because it's like, I don't want to hurt no more. But even though I might be hurting, I'm looking to at least keep that little hurt at bay so these little people that I'm bringing in here got something to look at. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, yeah, mommy doing that shit, but at the same time, I'm not making these little people over here feel responsible for when mommy or daddy's breaking down. Daddy's gonna do their best not to cry in front of the kids, but shit, it's gonna be that one moment where you breaking and it's like, Dad, what's wrong? Most of the times when it's fathers, it be they motherfucking them little Bill people's little hugs from they little girls. That hug alone make a motherfucking grown man just be like losing. It's like start picking. You gotta pick it up. It ain't wrong, nothing wrong with a grown man, but you gotta pick it up because how do you feel in that moment, even as a mother, when you have to break down in front of your daughters or your son? How does that make you feel? I don't feel strong. You ain't gonna feel strong. Because it's not those kids' responsibility to have to always pick you up. Damn, it's another failed relationship. Damn, it's another failed job that didn't come through. Damn, the car fucking up. Damn, the money got fucked up. I don't know, the kid's birthday getting ready to come. You gonna feel like you failed at something. Here you are, even though you trying to keep it together, because as a mom, when you a single mom, shit, I done had numerous times where I've been in that motherfucking shower. I'm talking about that silent cry where you gotta cover your motherfucking mouth. And it's like you need to fucking scream. When you gotta fucking scream, yo, that shit right there, it hit different. It hits fucking different. When you need better and you want fucking better, you have to really sit the fuck down and realize, where am I fucking up at? Who is it? Shit, sometimes it's not that you don't want to be around family, friends, or whatever. Sometimes you got to close out the motherfucking world. Hey, I just can't fuck with you right now. Shit, I changed that number for about 2-3 weeks. If you are lucky enough to have that one person who's sane and get where the fuck you coming from, and it's like, sometimes what Kendra hit me with, even though she was fucked that, like I said, I'm not dealing with no fucking body, but one thing that I did respect, like I said, out of any bad situation, I always take the good. And what good thing was that she hit me with, she said, Sharita, I see you struggling. And I couldn't get my words out because it was like, I was angry, but I was hurt, but it was just like so many fucking things. And when she was like, you know what, do you just need a silent partner? I was like, you know what? Yes. Because I couldn't fix myself to figure out what was the words I needed to fucking say. And it was just like, I'm feeling like I'm doing something wrong. And it was one of those, I knew I wasn't doing anything wrong, but the only thing wrong I was doing was still allowing the situation to get to me. Still allowing people to be in my face, in my energy, in my presence, that all they really wanted to do was harm me, because they proved to me time and time again they was causing me more harm than good. Like what I knew now, if I had did this shit way back in like 2016, I would have chapped her out of that fucking army and figured out how the fuck I had to get it. I would have literally tried to figure out how the fuck I had to get it. And then it's like, I knew for a fact every time that I would sit there and answer the phone, Mama, cousin, auntie, anybody calling my phone, I was fucking myself. But who was crying and breaking down in front of the kids? I was. And the kids like, damn, I remember my daughter hit me with, Mommy, I don't like to see you crying no more. At that time, baby James was, still alive. He was nonverbal. And you know what he did? He had this little thing where he knew I was getting ready to cry. And he'll literally come in there and he'll grab me by my face and look at me and he'll just laugh. He'll just grab my face and literally just laugh. And he'll just keep pinching my cheeks and then he'll just kiss me all over my face with little wet kisses. And then he'll just hug me and he'll lay his head on my chest. And then he'll lay his head on my stomach and just sit down in my lap until it was just one of those, I just had to breathe. And then it was just like, whatever it was, he'll take my phone. Like, I wouldn't really be on my phone because he would literally have my phone until it died. And he'll just sit there, have my phone or whatever. And he'll look up at me time to time, like, and if I cried, he'll just wipe my face. My little son, he would wipe the tears off my face. And then I would have, Marcus' machine would go off. Marcus, I'll, go ahead and carry him into the room. And you want to know what Marcus did? Nonverbal. Can't move, disabled child. He'll sit there and roll. He can, rock himself to the side. And he'll just sit there and scratch my arm. He couldn't do too much, but he'll get his hand to scratch my arm. And I look over, I'm like, what you want, Mark Pooh? And he'll just start smiling. Those two boys right there was enough for me to say, you know what? Ain't shit that bad in this motherfucking world for me to sit here to allow other people. I gave birth to these little people and I'm breaking down in front of them. It's like, sweetie, yes, it's okay to cry. But at the same time, it's like, I have to have a strength stronger than 100 men as a woman that I know I shouldn't have to carry alone, but you're carrying it alone. So you have to build a strength so fucking heavy that regardless of what's going on in the world, I got to do better. Because granted, it's like, okay, at that time, shit, my money was flowing. I had no reason to be stressed out about anything, but it was just like, I felt I was failing them because a father wasn't in the home. But I wasn't failing them because everything that they ever needed or wanted, they wasn't complaining about anything. And here I'm like, I failed y'all because, you know what I'm saying, I couldn't make. But then it was like, at the same time, guess who's on that phone? They daddy should have did this. And it's like, I'm listening to bitches that wasn't even able to keep a fucking daddy in my own home. And the one daddies that they did in the home, they wasn't daddies. They were abusers. They were my assaultees. They were taking advantage of me. And the one person that you said is my father, that motherfucker didn't ever come to the rescue. Motherfucker didn't ever help me. But I know it when I got into motherfucking prayer and I gave that shit to the Most High, that shit got answered. It wasn't always when I wanted it, but it was always on motherfucking time. I swear for God. I swear. You know, God, it would literally be fucking times where them kids would come in and I'll be like, Lord, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how I'm going to get through this shit, but I need you. I know it might not be in this second, but I'm patient. God, I'm doing my best. I'm not hurting nobody. I'm not lying to nobody. I'm not stealing from nobody. I'm doing my best to create what I can because I don't want these kids needing and wanting from nobody. I don't want nobody to hurt them like I was hurt. And guess what? It created more patience, more patience, more patience. Slow and steady wins the race. Either you're going to choose to be the tortoise or the rabbit. I chose to be the tortoise. Slow and steady. Because at that point, are you honoring each achievement? Fuck what they talking about on the outside of you. Everybody ain't gonna cheer you, but they gonna cheer on the motherfucker who going fast pace, right? Ain't nobody rooting for the motherfucker running slow. But the motherfucker that runs slow, get it done accurately, precisely, efficiently, and they always get to the motherfucking finish line. That motherfucker ran to the finish line, but they didn't get a chance to celebrate it or enjoy it or see it all the way through. I'm running. Okay, I failed over there, but I'm running, but I won over here. I'm running. Ooh, I could see an opportunity over here, even though I missed that opportunity over there. I'm still running. Damn, it's 10 more over here. And that one right there. I got to see more beauty than what I saw in the ugly. Because either you want to take the good, the bad, the ugly in order for you to see the beauty. Because you can't see beauty without the ugly. How you know what's beautiful if you never seen ugly? It'll be motherfuckers be like, huh? If you don't know ugly, how the fuck you gonna know what beautiful is? And that's just the fact of the matter. You can still be beautiful, but you can still see the ugly because they didn't fix their soul. They didn't fix their mind. They didn't fix the shit that they got going on around them. The beauty that you can see in a lot of shit. Jesus was around what? Thieves, stealers, murderers, prostitutes. He was around everything low life, but it was still beautiful to see that motherfucker. Like, you heal the blind motherfucker, you heal the diseased motherfucker, you heal the bleeding motherfucker, you heal a lot of motherfuckers, I would still be on that motherfucking cross, nailed to that bitch, getting humiliated, getting talked about, laughed about, but I was still able to say, forgive them. Forgive them. All your sins is forgiven. Who really winning? Who really winning? Even with tears in the motherfucker's eyes, that's when you know you a beast. That's when you know you won't ever be fucking conquered. You are the conqueror. And these are people that feel like they can conquer you by taking from you. These will be the people that gotta throw the rock and hide their hand. I ain't did none of that. Sometimes it'll be the same motherfucker you will catch dead in the motherfucking act and say they ain't do shit to you. And be the motherfucker that doing you the grimiest. And it's like, after what I did for you, don't you dare ever fix your mouth to say, after what I did for you, you ain't due for the next motherfucker that you didn't already have in you to give to that motherfucker. Because apparently, as my favorite phrase is, you ain't ever given nothing more to a motherfucker that didn't already, they needed that. It's a non-negotiable. They needed that. You may have needed it too, but they needed that a little bit more than you. And apparently it was so much more in you that you had enough to fucking spare. But are you willing to get the fuck up? That's the biggest thing that you have to always look at a fucking situation. Are you getting the fuck up or are you going to still be bitching? Bitches ain't bitches and these niggas ain't niggas. Are you that bitch ass nigga? Are you the fuck ass bitch? Get the fuck up. Because apparently you must be around a lot of them and you must want to flock with them and you must be too fucking comfortable. I'm not comfortable with that. So apparently my upgrade is a little bit too expensive to sit amongst motherfuckers because most of the time you can still feast, but don't sit at that table where you prepared that motherfucking feast. I'd rather be the motherfucker preparing that motherfucking feast, laying that table. You can sit your ass down at that fucking table, but you're not eating at the table where I feast. The saying is, break bread. Break bread means I'll feed you. Didn't mean that I was going ahead and lay up and catch the fleas with you, you see? And some motherfuckers love to catch the fleas with a lot of motherfuckers that ain't gonna ever go ahead and give you the treatment to get rid of them. I'd rather be around the motherfuckers that's gonna show me how to make it, create it, retain it, and not get that shit again. And when you not get it, now you're going on with longevity of healthy, wealthy, well-being of consistency, rather the inconsistency of a motherfucker blindsiding me, shaking me, going ahead and setting it up, taking away money, contracts, and opportunities. Because every time that sometimes you find yourself in situations like, damn, we just lost a business partner. Damn, such and such got, missing, gone, dead. This is gone. Like, I'd rather keep fucking winning. I'd rather the loss be a situation where, all right, I lost that one. Why? I'm going to do a quick AAR real quick. Let me do this quick review. What caused me to lose that? Or what did they have going on that lost that situation? Because sometimes you be thinking it's you. No, that motherfucker must have been doing something in the background, whether you knew it or not, that caused them to do that. Where now you feeling like you lost something. You ain't lose nothing. They just had some shit going on unbeknownst to you. And apparently whatever it is that was lost in that situation, that was something to get out of your motherfucking way. So whatever it is that you lost, how do you go ahead and figure out how you're going to double up? I need to double up because with this contract, it was useful. But were you already in a sustainable situation that even if you lost, were you still good? These be people, regardless. It's like most of the time I've seen more men get at fucking women and feel some type of way because the woman know how to be a little bit more, persistent with the money or get the money. And it's like, shit, I have motherfuckers really try to dog me down. Like this motherfucker, I'm thinking we was going to be ace boom coon. Motherfucker was mad at me because it was like, how much money you make a month? And I want to say around that time, it's been times where I made thousands of dollars in months. But I lost that shit so fucking quick because the fucking company I was keeping. A bagged ass motherfucker will make your pockets fucking leak quick. You could be sitting there making 5 racks every fucking week. But the motherfucking company you keeping, you losing 4 every week. When you was making 5, now you only making 1. What the fuck happened? It was the people you was bringing in. Now if I'm reevaluating, okay, I got rid of this motherfucker. I was used to be at 5, I'm back at 1. Now that I'm back at 1, like that Brian McKnight song, I got rid of this motherfucker. Now I'm back at 2. I got rid of this motherfucker. Now I'm at 4. I got rid of this motherfucker. Now I'm at 7. I wonder. It was the motherfuckers around you. You see? It be motherfuckers that sometimes they be like, I don't trust you because you the new motherfucker. But it usually be the new motherfucker that be coming in. And the new motherfucker coming in getting you A connect, C connect, triple Z fucking connect, and triple Z connect just gave you the biggest motherfucking connect in the street. But that connect that you just disrespected and they gone, those other connects is gone now. What you doing? But you disrespected and you burned that bridge because this person and the other 3, 4, or 5 people that don't know how to get the shit that you getting is telling you that it's no good. They don't know how to get it because they've been dependent on you to get it. But that person was your source. It's gone. You burnt that bridge. So what you doing now? Some people, you got to start looking at this shit. I hope the analogy was useful for somebody to understand because it's clearly, like I said, for somebody in the situation, it's a female that literally has been a person of a main corporate in somebody's situation. Like sometimes I have to tell certain men, and it's like I'm so grateful that I have not ever been that type of fucking female. But sometimes it's certain men where I have to tell them like, Brody, stop listening to certain bitches. Yeah, it can seem like they know better, but not always. Not fucking always. It seemed like Big Bro or Brody over there be knowing what the fuck he talking about. Sometimes nah. Sometimes nah. Mass majority of the time nah. If you're paying attention to what they do and what they got going on. If it's relationships, are they in a healthy fucking relationship? Have they been through some trials and tribulations? Then second, are you looking at the type of fucking female they are with? The behavior, the patterns, what kind of jobs. If that woman or that relationship that man is in, and that person's behavior, mannerism does not match to the person that you really trying to ask about questions or inquire about, that person's going to be like, yeah, it's this, but that's an excuse because guess what? That type of man does not even have the caliber of energy or time that you have had to have that experience with that person. Because there'll be a fucking man that be like, I've had it happen so many times. It happened to me before. Why would you want a woman who's so bold like that? And why would you want a woman? Because I couldn't handle her type of behavior. You know what I'm saying? Because I would have to do X, Y, Z. Any fucking man that got to hit you with that type of shit, that means if you have to sit there and ask that man there and you know like, hey, well, let me put it in the street terms. My bitch right there, she be just having it, but you can handle it, right? But you know, every fucking person you just spoke to will be like, damn. They looking at you like, damn, how'd you handle that? But you handled it, right? And they sit here like, oh, I couldn't, I got to do this and this. because they got to do everything else to make themselves feel comfortable. But even in your uncomfort, where you're not winning, when your bitch can make you as a man uncomfortable, but you still winning, but she's still pushing your ass to keep going and going, the question is, are you winning though? And if the answers to that is yes, nigga, that's the one you keep in your corner. Fuck what everybody else talking about. But the bitch that's not pushing you to do better and want better, by all means be my guest. If you're a woman and that man ain't stepping up in any type of factor of, I'm going through a situation, shit. A main problem example is, you know, a situation occurred. It's nothing of your fault. You didn't do anything, but a motherfucker just getting out of pocket, being disrespectful. That moment that you feel like you got to go ahead and handle that shit by yourself, and your man ain't stepping up to the corner of you. Hey, what's up? But if when he real big with it, he putting that ass to the side. We got a problem, bro. What's up? What's up? The only time that it's going to be some of those things where you're going to be like, hey, it's some of those you got to cool down, back. I'm going to need you to get in the car, baby. We good? And you walk off and go about your business. He's going to make sure that it get done effectively. It don't make no nigga, no pussy, no bitch, because you don't need your man always having to lift his hand or lift a motherfucking gun to a motherfucker, you know, just to say that he protecting you. Because sometimes he's still fucking protecting you, but also protecting the fact that you still got somebody that he's coming home to you every night. Because say, for instance, that, hey, it's him and there's 4 or 5 other motherfuckers over there, and you talking about you ain't do this, you ain't do that, da-da-da-da-da-da. Big thing of it is, did your man come home with you that day? Did y'all not get out of that shit safely? It's 6 motherfuckers. That's 6 switches. It's only one him, and it's only one you. So if they went over there and he went in and stepped in and moved your ass out of the motherfucker way, and that motherfucker pulled that switch right there, that's a dead man. So you ain't got no man, you coming home tonight. Some of you bitches gotta like really take that shit in consideration, because how he protecting you is like, we good, but he still got your ass in that motherfucking car safely. Some of y'all bitches, I need me no, bitch, you need to calm your motherfucking nerves, because really and truly, if I was really a bitch around him and he was my brother, nigga, she gonna get switched right there. I need my brother coming home, not because you can't control your motherfucking mouth or know how to go ahead and de-escalate a situation, so we ain't got to go ahead. Because if my man got to step in and it's already too much switching, he's saying, baby, get in the car, they don't make my man a bitch. That means my man loved me enough, respected me enough, and respected himself enough to say, I want to go home to my wife. I want to go home to my girl. I want to go home to my kids, that I live another motherfucking day and we not in this bitch getting shot up or our car getting laced up. Some of y'all motherfuckers be so dipsy and don't even fucking think about that. Like, you should have told this nigga this. No, you should have shut your mouth and shut the fuck up sometimes. Some of y'all females don't even be thinking about that. And it be too quick. I should get my brothers to go there. Okay, now you looking for your brothers to go ahead and end up being dead in the street because you don't know how to control your fucking mouth, because you feel disrespected. No, the disrespected is, hey, if I already look to go ahead and de-escalate the situation, and then you're sitting here making a situation way bigger than what it needs to be. A real ass woman is like, all right, you got that player, but hey, I'm not interested. This is not how that's gonna go. You know, you being a little bit disrespectful. I don't like that. It's making me uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? I have boundaries, and you keep it pushing. But them bitches that want to be seen, you sitting there smiling, oh, I got a man, my man gonna beat your ass. Man, do you not know you just created a situation where you could have got that man's life taken away? Now, maybe he could be on that type of shit, but then at the same fucking time, he could be the motherfucker that, hey, this ain't the time and place. Y'all gotta be considerate. These will be people like, shit, if you want you a street nigga, the street niggas gotta keep it low key. You can't be up here in everybody motherfucking places and he's trying to spray every fucking thing up, because I'm not trying to deal with my nigga being in jail all the fucking time because you get mad and you know he got a warrant and you getting his ass locked up. If he got real ass motherfucking sisters and some trill out sisters, those be some sisters that are gonna come knock on your motherfucking door and lay your ass clean the fuck out. Cause my brother shouldn't have got fucking locked the fuck up over your stupid shit. You see what I'm saying? Some of y'all gotta start thinking about that. That it's a difference between a bitch, a hoe, and a woman. Grown women, we ain't even worried about that. I ain't shit. Real women, we ain't even looking to go ahead and argue with no man. I ain't finna argue with you, bro. But even if I'm having a discussion with you, you sure? Because that moment that I feel like I gotta, like that last situation, but every time that I feel like I gotta raise my hand with you, sir, I gotta go. That's called me getting out of my body. That's calling me to get out of my feminine energy. That's calling me to leave my body of not being a woman, and now I gotta be a masculine to protect myself. I should not ever have to protect myself from the person I'm sleeping with. I should not ever have to protect myself from the person I'm sleeping with that I say I love. I should not ever. Like, we have our little moments or whatever, but that moment where I'm having to show you, Brody, we got a problem. We got a problem. We both got a problem. We got to a place where we got to argue and tussle and all this other shit. Sir, I don't feel the need to tussle with you. And for me personally, I feel like out of respect, that's why it's like, I'm open, but I'm still single, but I'm not committed. You see what I'm saying? But it's hey, it's whatever. But at the same time, I can know at the same time the man worth my time. He gonna make sure it's worth my while. I'm not arguing with you. We having discussions. We got a problem. Let's come with a solution. And if he ain't with none of that, the same way he came in is the same way he could go out. Hello, goodbye. Y'all making things more difficult than what it have to be. Shit. Love is something that you're going to work at, but at the same time, it's going to be days I don't like you, but I still love you. Some days I'm going to love the fuck out of you, and I ain't going to like you today. I love you, baby, but I don't like you today. But we're not going to argue, but we're not going to go to this motherfucking bed mad. So before the end of the day is out, we're going to have a discussion. What is your problem? What's my problem? Can we do this? Can we not do this? Okay, do we need a middleman? Do we not need a middleman? And middleman is not 10 times out of 10 quit, including your motherfucking family. Go get a motherfucking therapist. The middleman is not y'all motherfucking family. Go get y'all motherfucking therapist. Because anytime that you're going to put your family in, that's when y'all create the dysfunction between the families. Oh, well, I told my mama that you did this. And guess what? That moment that you getting ready to go ahead and heal that relationship with the person that you really, really fucking want, you got to remember you already told them some crazy ass shit. Now they feeling some type of fucking way. But then when you get ready to go back, now it's they waiting. You got to understand, like, even when you do get ready to go back, you got to understand they're going to still always be they're going to be hoping and waiting that you're going to give them some type of negativity. But then when you really want it to work, even if you did decide to do shit like that and go back to a person that you talk really bad shit about, right? The one thing that you're going to have to know whenever you go back to somebody that you already created a bad taste with the family, but it's only a bad taste because they only got to experience the negative aspect, right? But say you get back and you get ready to heal that shit, right? When you get it back and you get ready to heal it, guess what's going to happen? Now the situation is between you guys. Now where you get ready don't know how to solve it, y'all going to the therapist or whatever, right? You want to know what's going to happen to them? Hey, so how's y'all relationship going? You want to know why they asking, hey, how is it going? Because they got so accompanied and used to talking about all the negative shit that's happening. But now that you're not talking about that shit, now they're trying to figure out, what the fuck did y'all do to fix it? How the fuck did they fix it? Because now y'all coming, y'all coming back around with a whole new fucking energy. Now y'all coming back around, the kids super happy, you super happy, she super happy. Now it's the curiosity, like, hey, now they ain't got the tea to talk about no more. Now it ain't no more tea to talk about. Now that you want to know what's the new gossip whenever when you're not around and you're not talking about it, or when y'all alone. Well, damn, I noticed that you real happy. All it is just to see what are you doing now that y'all couldn't do before. But then also considering if they in some fucked up situation, now guess who they need the advice from? You. What did y'all do to get to that place? Because now they trying to figure out where before it was super unhealthy. You was always running to the family to tell them some shit. Now you ain't saying shit, but you happy. Now they just gonna be curious to ask you, like, what the, how did y'all get there? I'm curious. Because now they're gonna start asking the better, healthier questions versus, oh well, y'all look like this or y'all look like this, and it's nothing like that. It's just now you know how to do that shit with boundaries. You know what I mean? Like certain people got to learn how to handle certain situations. It don't matter what kind of lifestyle, because now you're gonna understand what you got going on is between you and that person. It's called boundaries and privacy on a need to know basis. If it ain't like when you get into a relationship, the only time that they should know anything going on, if it's a health concern, uh, needing assist or support with, children or something like that. Outside of that, everything else is between you and your partner. That's it. If it ain't about support, medical concerns, ain't no need for them to be your bit unless you need assist with, like, hey, I'm running low with finances or something like that. That's a little out of that. There's no reason for them to ever be in your motherfucking business and know what the fuck you got going on outside of seeing whether you happy, especially. But when they go on to dig for anything else other than that and try to, oh, this, don't be trying to bring no motherfucking Bible in this situation when you know your ass ain't been dealing with the motherfucking Bible after all this damn time. You see what I'm saying? It's like it got to be an even exchange of certain situations and energy. And when you can give yourself even exchange and energy, you start looking at things, because it's like one of those shit. When you ready to really heal some shit and you want somebody back in your life, shit, baby, what are you willing to do? Isn't that what Riri said? What is you willing to do to fix that shit? Regardless of whether you shit. If I want something back, baby, what you willing to do? Okay? Baby, I'm willing to do anything. Go ahead and kiss me toes, goddammit. You know what I'm saying? I had to like break the seriousness, but it's like, for real. It's like shit. When you want that shit back, you ain't worried about how nobody gonna say, well, you said all this shit, motherfucking Bobby and Whitney did a lot of shit, motherfuckers. Y'all say shit about Bobby and Whitney. But it don't fucking matter, you know what I'm saying? As long as you know that you're gonna get yourself back into a place of happiness, don't ever allow nobody else to sit there to stop you from anything. It's one of those, what are you willing to do to see your happiness? What are you willing to do to see the person that you want to be with? Or for sometimes it be people that you really be needing. Don't ever shut yourself down from needing something or someone in your fucking life. If you need them, motherfuckers, say that. Don't ever torture yourself by saying that you don't need something and you know you need it. Don't ever do that to yourself. That'll be the biggest regret and mistake of your life, that you don't ever, like, that's something you don't want to live with. You clear that out, you do what it is. Shit, as a woman, you could be, like, say if you got a tarot reader and you be like, it's the King of Pentacles. Baby, sometimes you are the king. You the breadwinner in that motherfucker. But baby, are you willing to, I'm going to be the breadwinner for the time being. But let's get us in order. Because sometimes it be some people that don't be ready to hear those type of situations or conversations where it's like, shit, sometimes I'll tell a man with a quickness, shit, if you feeling some type of way about, your woman be the breadwinner, shit, I'm pretty sure there's a men group that have wife as the breadwinners, and they could tell your ass how to do that and have the healthiest type of fucking relationship, marriages there is in your motherfucking life. And your ass over here is not like you the princess or nothing like that, but y'all relationship is the strongest and the healthiest, to the point where it's like, nigga, is you needing a woman for anything? Is you needing a woman for anything? And if the answer is no, fuck you doing? What you complaining about? What you complaining about? No difference for a woman. If your man giving you any and every fucking thing that you want and motherfucking need, what the fuck is you complaining about? He ain't hurting you. He ain't beating on you. He ain't disrespecting you. He actually encouraging you. He allowing you to go home, be at home, twiddle your motherfucking toes, sitting there, be on, I look like I want to buy this today. Okay, baby. Does it make you happy? And guess what? He bringing his ass home all the motherfucking time just to come home just to see you smiling happy. What you happy about? The most that you got to worry about doing is making sure the motherfucking house is clean and something prepared for his ass to motherfucking eat outside of you open your motherfucking thighs for his ass to have a fucking clean plate. Do you hear me? That's about it. Don't make something more complicated than what it has to be. There's so many things that you can do in a therapeutic aspect to find an outlet, to have victory and success and whatever it is going to make you happy. Because sometimes, for me, I've already learned a long time ago when I was prophesied on, it was like, baby, sometimes you don't know what that man is going to be. And I already knew that I was always meant to be a leader, a breadwinner, and just to get it, like, still be, like a mom, or just be that healthy, safe person. I always knew that my whole life. But it also required for someone in my life to be strong enough to respect, honor that. And I just required for someone, you got to genuinely support me, genuinely love me, genuinely be there. Because I'm not there to make no man feel less than. It's like, shit, we not needed and wanting for nothing. And whatever his dreams and aspirations shall be, if he have it and don't have it, it's just meant for me to be there for him when he needed. I just got to understand at the same time, like, shit, I got the capability and the toxic trait of being a workaholic sometimes. But also I got to know at that same time, if you're that person that got to be that breadwinner, don't neglect that he needs attention at times. Don't neglect that he, you know what I'm saying? It's the same difference with some of y'all men. You get out here, you get working, you get busy. Don't neglect her. Sometimes she needs you to see her. You see me, I need your attention too. You know what I'm saying? We want to be baby. The same way, if you're the breadwinner as a woman, he needs his attention. He need to be baby. He want little gifts and surprises every now and again. Ain't shit wrong with it. But are you paying attention enough to know exactly what he wants or what he needs? But also just don't ever, regardless of how that situation goes, it's just a discussion that y'all got to have amongst each other about what it is that you're doing. And it got to be evenly reciprocated. Okay, baby, you working a little bit too much and I need this type of time and attention from you at this time. Okay, let me go ahead and adjust this schedule so you can get what it is that you need. All that type of shit is a real thing. But anytime that jealousy coming into that aspect of that situation, shit, sometimes you got a man that he just, hey, I want you to be at home. But it be some men that they don't be liking women like that. But hey, if he don't like that, then sir, go find you somebody else. I know it's interesting and things like that, but sometimes it don't be interesting for that man to want to deal with that type of thing. But, when you can get to certain places like that, shit, I'm cool with being by myself, baby. I'm very cool and comfortable with it. I can care less. But if it's going to work, it's going to work. I'll be so content. It's like, baby, if it's going to work, it's going to work. If it ain't, that's okay. I hope you happy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I hope you happy. Got you a mini-me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, don't ever fucking trip on something that, you know what I'm saying, it's going to make you stronger in the end anyway. And then whatever it is that you have, make sure you make it your business to enjoy. Whatever it is that you have, feel liberated. Because like right now, shit, I ain't got to worry about a damn thing. I feel liberated. I'm content. I'm at peace. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I don't have my struggles, but life happens. Enjoy the bliss of it, shit. You know what I'm saying? The moment I do decide I want to go out and all this other shit chills out, shit. The streets is calling. It's not, it's hey. Hi, the boyfriends, the fiancés. What's that song what's that boy? Wale and Rihanna. It's time to be bad. That's the name of the song, Bad. I couldn't think of the song real quick. It's time for y'all. It's summertime. It's because I ain't on no Get It Glow, okay? Glow song was a little bit wretched. I can't be, get him glow. Get him glow. It's just time to just be, be in that bliss. You know what I'm saying? Just stand in your truth. As long as you speaking the truth and stand in your truth, shit, the rest of that shit. Bad girl. Somebody in a situation, you know what I'm saying? If you can see clearly, some of you could be high priestess, some of you could be seeing clearly, you know, just standing your divine right. Because it's like high priestess, empress, and nine of pentacles. That means on your own, you're solid. But also with the ace of swords, you're solid. High priestess is out here twice. The lovers and ace of cups, meaning you're a fulfillment within yourself, meaning that a person seeing you and getting you and lose you, they the fool for that. But when when you can stand in your position and your power, it's called free will and new beginning. Victory. Victory and success. Somebody you could be doing something with contracts, sports industry, military, and the music industry. Somebody you could probably end up like owning something or having businesses or contracts or certain things to work with people as such. It could be communication coming in. Somebody in a situation took down the military all on their own. Somebody gonna be having like, for somebody invest invest properly. Somebody you invest properly. What's that outcome if they invest? Whatever this is about to happen for them. Ooh, I'm telling you, somebody, if you invest properly, somebody might end up like, if you end up staying single or something like that. Shit, I know I'm going to be single for a cool little minute. For somebody, you end up staying single. Nine of Pentacles out here twice. It's a whole lot of money in them motherfucker. Hell yeah, ain't gonna be no illusion either. The Fool out here twice too. Somebody you fit to have like a major ass new beginning. So for me, you know what I'm saying, I could be sitting here and single all motherfucking day, but who's to say what's the new caliber people? Bomboklat, Russ, Popcorn. There's gonna be certain things that you ain't gonna be able to relate to no more. Where you could relate to, for somebody who's like what you used to relate to, you won't be able to relate to no more. What is this? Look, you can't relate. Somebody ain't gonna listen. Somebody, your life will change. Look forward to that. I'm also getting for somebody in a situation that's like shots fired, whatever it is that you're speaking up on, talking about, or seeing things in that situation, which I can relate to this. Where people could have like not try to give you the information insight on what it is that you need to be able to communicate effectively, or someone wanted to create a storm where communication could have been like rough or bad or not safe or whatever the case may be. Someone don't be concerned. Somebody, you got you. If you ain't got people physically, the Orishas, the archangels, whatever it is that you believe in, or that higher power got you. Someone, you just having that breakthrough, you know what I'm saying? Like, where people felt like they could swallow you whole, you just like, you just breaking right back through to wherever it is that you need to just get through. Somebody don't lose the nurturing side of you. Intuitively. Somebody super intuitive. You can feel something coming and changing. Said I'm leaving on a midnight train to Georgia. Somebody could also been trying to like read into you or your life or something like that, and it's just like, it's like somebody, but like how, but what is it that it's like, and it's like somebody, look, I don't know what to tell you, like, you know, what is it that you do, you know what I'm saying? Somebody could literally be coming back around. Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. Let me see, elaborate. Somebody could also been trying to cloak their energy about what it is that you do and say, or curious, or whatever the case may be, because it's like they could want to try to waste somebody's time. For somebody, you got a key of pentacles of somebody that could be want to come around and waste your time. So don't allow that. This person could be having so many eyes on you, or trying to get people to not pay attention. Also, somebody, you're going to find out like these were like people trying to make it seem like you were irresponsible, that you were broke or something like that. And that was not the case. For somebody was also doing something. If you're a female, somebody was doing something just to keep other people, or other, like if you're a female and you're like nice looking or something like that, and you could have realized something was going on and you're not really paying attention. But this is like somebody that didn't want other people to see you. Also, somebody, you could have had people paying other people to waste your time. So like other potential prospective people that actually would want to invest in you, give time to you, or whatever the case may be. This is like somebody that could have paid people to literally just try to waste your time. Like no bullshit. And they could have been trying to, like somebody, you could have had friends, family, people that you had around, a Leo, a Cancer, and a Leo. And a Virgo could have literally tried to pay people to come around you, to come near you, to like waste your time. This is also the same people, this Leo, this Virgo, whoever birthday is in August, literally had been paying people to come around you to waste your time, or just to keep people, to keep you away from going to someone in particularly. Because for somebody, this is giving me two different races. This is like somebody that could be like, somebody could be black and another person could be Spanish, or somebody could be, white and another person be black, or something like that. It's like literally that. Or it could be like a little bit of a slight age difference or something like that. And somebody literally could have been like paying people to keep you apart from somebody, or energetically not wanting you to work with somebody. Somebody gonna also figure out that people were paying not only for these people to distract you and for you not to, pay attention to another fucking person. This is also some other people that could have came in and got involved outside of just trying to stop you from being around someone, or talking to someone, or reconnecting with a person. But this is also somebody, if there's an opportunity, this is giving me, what's his name? Like Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, like your recognition of you being able to start like movements, or advocate, or it's like somebody, you got so much fucking knowledge that you can create fucking shit, and somebody wanted to stop you from being able to do that too. This is crazy. Somebody, you just had so many people trying to create obstacles. They were hoping that they wouldn't get caught in this situation, but somebody did get caught red-handed. This is also someone was peering into your life about what type of issues you will run into. Would you have conflict about somebody coming and questioning you to help you, with family or things like that. This is also somebody could have been trying to keep some people from working with you. Also, this is also people paying people to not see your worth or value. This is also somebody trying to do work on you. For somebody, they could have also paid someone to get you sick physically, whether it's with a sickness, STI, STD. Somebody could have also tried to pay somebody to give you like something to get you to start burning or something like that. But somebody have a connection. Somebody literally burned somebody so they wouldn't go to a connection. Somebody could have paid some people from the military. Somebody can be Air Force, Navy, or some type of military or something like that. And they could have been paying a lot of money. Somebody could have paid over like $300,000, $700,000, close to $1 million in this situation, just to keep a situation for somebody to not to see their worth, not to see somebody else to see your worth. Yep. Also, somebody could have paid a lot of money. Somebody could have got paid like $50,000 to $500,000 to try to like block you or make you go stagnant, or to like do certain hateful things towards you. I feel like now people are no longer taking the offers. For somebody, you also could have had an offer to the music industry, something in the medical field, or in politics. Or these were people that were paying this as well. This is also something about with this sun card, there's 2 kids. Somebody could have been trying to block information about you knowing some real test results. Yep, somebody wanted to stress you out or cause you harm or get you hurt to keep you from being, like somebody wanted to steal somebody's shine in the worst way. This is also someone trying to pay someone to give you like bullshit offers, but then offer you something, go cold, snake you again. And like, this is some crazy shit. These were people hoping that you didn't see this. Somebody could also have like, you know, young kids doing this too. This is also somebody who didn't want your kids to have like be emotionalist towards you. Somebody could be questioning something. Somebody could also know that like a teenager or something like that had got pregnant or something like that, and they was trying to hide that from you. But they could have tried to get like somebody, an aunt or a mother figure could have tried to get somebody caught up in some shit. Somebody could have tried to stop you from getting wish fulfillment for somebody. The wish fulfillment for somebody, like say if you did get pregnant, something like that. I had that in my own experience, but it was like somebody wanted to see you cry. They didn't want you happy. This is also like, say if say if you and a person was together or something was meant for y'all to happen or something like that, and it did. These are people doing everything in their fucking power to make sure that that shit just go worse or go bad in a worse way. Somebody could be desperate to try to like cause something to happen. A Virgo. Someone's trying to stay hidden. Someone, your protection, you know, say if it happens again, I feel like something about to happen for somebody. And whatever's going to happen, I feel like you got the protection of Ogu. Yeah, somebody was planning to do like an unnecessary surgery on you to cause you a death. Somebody was hoping that you went to go get a surgery so that they could kill you during the surgery. This is also someone was hoping that they could stop you from working. These were people cloaking, trying to figure out when somebody, you're very privileged, and they trying to stop somebody from bringing some information to you. And somebody been cloaking their energy, trying to figure out when you gonna get it. Somebody could be, here go that damn Leo, Aries, and a goddamn Virgo, and a Scorpio, and a Libra, a Pisces, and a masculine Capricorn, a masculine Virgo, a feminine Leo, a masculine Aries. This could also be, you know, people in the justice system. These people are also trying to cover the fact that they had, try to cover somebody trying to do an attempted murder towards you. Something about a flood or a plague. Something going to happen with a flood or something like that, and some corpses are going to surface. And whatever corpse or body that's going to come up, or somebody, it's about to be, this going to be something equivalent to like Hurricane Katrina or Hurricane motherfucking Maria. Somebody about to experience that. Wherever this Taurus masculine is from, or this Leo Virgo person is from, this also can happen in a place. And this could also be like, if it ain't a hurricane or a tsunami, like a real badass fucking tornado. Someone, you got a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius man that's trying to set up to unalive someone, another man. There's a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio who's plotting to unalive either a Libra, Sagittarius, Taurus, or a Leo, or a Virgo. Somebody planning to take somebody out. I don't know what kind of group this is. It's like, I don't know if it's like a group or something. But somebody need to know for sure, it's two men going after some other men. Or this is a situation where it's a two man to go meet another man to take a man out. Some of y'all might want to be careful. If they ain't doing it now, it's going to definitely go down in July 2nd, between July 2nd and July 10th. For another person, it can happen around August 5th. I don't know who the fuck playing on my phone, but you might want to stop doing this shit, because that's not fair to people. They do need to know if their life is at stake. Much of it. Is this these motherfuckers trying to keep this person from knowing what's happening to them? Is it the people surrounding this person? Is it these people surrounding that person trying to do this to that person? Or this person trying to do that to others? This shit is like, somebody got a situation. This is a group of, it's a group of 10. And let me tell you, out of the 10, it's about 3 of them that they're willing to take out. Up to 3 or 4 of y'all. I don't know if somebody's trying to figure out who telling, who saying what, what's going on, who say what, who say who. Also, it's one of those situations, somebody crazy than a motherfucker. I wouldn't say crazy. But it's one of those, I gotta protect what's mine. But how is it yours if you ain't even fucking claiming it? So I don't get your thinking, sir, man. So something about a web of lies between two people. Something to go down through a group of men. I don't know if this is somebody karma. I don't know. It's something about one of these men did something to a kid, but they did the action. It's just, for somebody, you're gonna find out it's a group of people that you probably was around, and out of them people, it's gonna be somebody that's gonna throw you the fuck off, that you're gonna be like, so you did it, you knew it, they paid for it, and It's gonna be something like that. I'm just seeing somebody like, give me a minute to breathe. I'm just hearing somebody literally just say, give me a minute to breathe. I've done for fun. Somebody could have did this from Oklahoma City. Or somebody could have Oklahoma. Crash and burn. Somebody could have even tried to plan to get somebody to crash and set their car on fire, or try to set a situation up to make it seem like somebody crashed and then set the car on fire while somebody is under the influence. It's like somebody trying to get somebody damn motherfucker, where we at, in Colombia or something? That's some Colombian shit. You know how like you assault somebody, sure to, these motherfuckers gonna be like, bitches, you're a criminal. What kind of life did you live? I lived life. This is like a motherfucker taking a motherfucker, right? You go meet up with her, whatever, just to like, this was like, what's her name? La Muñeca's MO, right? You meet up with the guy or whatever, you make it very innocent, or you go back to somebody that you want and you make it very innocent, and you take them to go eat or whatever, whether they see you do it or not. If somebody slipping something in your drink, they physically, sexually assault you, and then they take you to a car, whatever car it is that they're going to be ditching or whatever, because it's going to seem like it got temporary tags, but it's already a pre-bought, premeditated type car. And then you take the car off of somewhere, regardless of what's going on, and depending on if you got the gases or it's something else, you set the car on fire and you leave it there. Somebody literally had a fucking full ass fucking plan like that, cause I ain't even gonna hold you. Colombiana. No bullshit. Somebody was gonna plan to use like a Nissan, or somebody in a Nissan that drives a Nissan was planning on like to come up with that plan to do that to somebody. Or they could have been collaborating with somebody, you know, for your death, and they was gonna play it like you was meeting back up with somebody. Somebody could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, feminine that was plotting his death based off. This is like a crime of passion, and they paid a pretty little penny. This is like somebody willing to drop $36K on a fucking brand new car, or just a used fucking car or something like that. Pay somebody like $3,600 or something like that. I'm gonna pay for the expense for you to get this date, but you're gonna take them to this place. Like what kind of food they like, and depending on what kind of place they can find or whatever, they'll get these people to poison the food, poison the drink, or the person's favorite drink. This is like, yeah, I watched them drink. That I know they like to drink pina coladas type shit. Well, okay, well, I'll get such and such to do that. I'm going to have this friend to come up here. You're going to pretend like y'all beefing or whatever, but it's really beef between them or type shit. But I'm going to give him the money so he can play like a friend of me to like de-escalate the situation. And when he get ready to play like it's a friend, like he coming to see you or whatever, you're going to set him up. I want you to go ahead and go fuck him or whatever, so it don't make it too obvious, or, you know, so nobody know exactly what it is that you're doing. And then when they know what you're doing after you get done with it, would be like, hey, you want to go take a ride or whatever. And then, you know, when you get ready to go take that ride or whatever, go like, it's like somebody planning like, hey, we're going to do this around the moonlight, because it's like, oh, they like to look at the stars, or they like to look at this, whatever type shit. And whatever they like to look at, it's like somebody slipping. It's like if that one don't work, I want you to slip them this, and then get them to drink this, and then do it again, so they'll think like y'all having the best night ever. And then whatever after that, it's like, I want you to go ahead and, you know, you can go ahead and hit them then, because they ain't gonna know what you're doing. And by the time that they realize what you're doing, they ain't gonna be able to respond, because whatever this drug is or whatever they're supposed to be giving a person, it ain't gonna be able to respond. But it's like, well, shit, at least they going out with a bang type shit. Like somebody literally was thinking like that. And I was like, I ain't seen nobody do that shit in a long ass time. But somebody was really about to come up with a conniving ass situation to make it seem like they love you, and really take a motherfucker out and set that bitch on fire, to set a car on fire. No funny business. This is why I don't be trusting motherfuckers. I trust you enough to do what the fuck I need to do. This is like somebody willing to do like some glamour fucking magic towards you and not even so you wouldn't see them coming or see them that's what exactly was the real intent for them to do towards you. Somebody was gonna have help. If they couldn't get that, they was gonna have somebody come back in and come help them get, take the body somewhere and drop your ass off it. Where we at over here in fucking Florida, so the Everglades or at a fucking farm or something like this. Somebody probably got some motherfucking pigs or some shit. Cut the body up at a construction site and drop the fucking body parts off back to the fucking pigs. Ain't nobody finding shit. That's that old school shit. I ain't gonna hold you. Motherfuckers come up with an elaborate ass plan, but that plan right there is like somebody like, ain't no propaganda. It's been done plenty of fucking times. Like, I'm gonna play like I love them, so I'm gonna go ahead and like, one thing is like, whether you know it or not, it'll be people knowing that you desperate for love and shit like that. When they be thinking that you desperate for love and shit like that, that's how they get you. And y'all be thinking that they don't be listening to tarot and shit. This is like somebody that could be from like Illinois or from Chicago or some shit like that, or Indiana. This was like literally one of their MOs, how they did it. Patrick used to do that shit a long time ago. Patrick Monique Luda used to do that shit. I used to see him do that, and especially if he felt like them young ass girls was gonna catch on to the shit he was doing. That's how he did it. And then I would watch like we had the Chicos and the Colombianos around those motherfuckers. That's how they used to do this shit. Y'all gotta be careful, shit. I'm just trying to put you on, but whether you choose to listen or not, hard head make a soft ass, you just gonna be that one fucking body. But shit, if you don't know how to fucking, defend yourself type shit, they're gonna get you every time. Or it's gonna be one of them situations where you could be a dude, they lower your ass in real quick, and your ass part of the game, and they feel like your ass fit to go tell something, they feel like you're gonna do something. Shit, sometimes I be telling people, don't be sitting there and be thinking like everything was fucking sweet, because if somebody willing to go get down with your ass and do some shit like that, they're gonna be willing to take your ass out the same motherfucking way. Because if a person is willing to go ahead and come up with a plan with you about how they willing to go ahead and take a motherfucker down, and you was part of the person to go ahead and do that, and you knowing that, they fit to trust and believe. At the same time, you got to know when you get caught up in that shit, just trust and believe you know the plan. So you're going to be the next man to take out. Regardless if you do it, especially if they're not sure of your loyalty and you one of the motherfucking people that be lying, they gonna take your ass out. It's certain type of games where you can lie about some shit, and then there's other times that you just do not fucking lie. And if you're a motherfucker that they felt that you lied too much, trust and believe me, and they know they got you to carry out the task to do it to that person, they fit to take your ass out right next after you get done. For sure. I ain't even for to hold you. They gon' literally, if they get you to do the 10 of swords, and they know prior to like how hard and how bad you was lying on a motherfucker, right? And they know it was like, and they get any type of inkling, you gotta understand, especially if they put your ass on to do like the hoodoo voodoo, and they got you to do like the Santeria and try to do like the mind manipulation and the MK Ultra type shit on the motherfucker. And they got you to elaborate and come up with that shit, motherfucker. The best thing you do, and especially if they know that they can try to figure out, because the biggest thing they gonna try to figure out, do you got feelings for the motherfucker? And if they feel any inkling that you did or you do, trust and believe me, and they sitting there trying to get with you like, hey, listen to me, motherfucker. This is how you gotta do it. You gotta listen to the plan, and this is how you gonna get them. And then you set the mood real good or whatever the case may be. And when they know they got the mood and they got you where they feel like they got you, that's when they. Or if they feel like the block getting real hot and they don't know if you're going to be talking, but if you a motherfucker that be snitching, or it's not even that you snitch, if it's be one of those they feel like you going to lie or you a fucking liar, they're going to try to kill your ass because you're the one that carried out the task, and say if they feel like you're going to get locked up or whatever, because of course they're going to spin it to make it seem like your ass, because they know you did it, but I'm telling you, they either going to try to take your ass out or they're going to make your ass try to pay for what was done. However the plan went, they gonna make sure that your ass take the fall for it regardless. But you'll be like, shit, all I did was take the money, even though I was just trying to But I gave you the idea, and you took the idea with you and whoever it is that you with now, and I told y'all how to go do this. Just what? The same fucking person you were to do that, and if they feel like you a flip and they feel like you the game in this situation, guess what? This bitch got a big ass elaborate plan that they knew they would have never came up on their own, and now they telling the next motherfuckers that you kicking it with that, hey, did you know that this is how they told us how to go ahead and get rid of this person? But shit, I feel like it's a good idea because this motherfucker's gonna run off with this money to go do XYZ. Now they over here plotting based off the fucking plan that you just got told to go do it to you. That's why I be telling people, you gotta be mindful about who you got, because I'm sorry, I just want the motherfucker around me. You gotta keep it G. What going on? But when motherfuckers be acting like, oh, this shit is this, it's like, all right, do what you got to do. Because there's a lot of motherfuckers that I was like, look, feds is on the motherfuckers. Y'all work with these motherfuckers, you take money, they gonna be on your motherfucking trail as soon as they figure out what these people for to do needs. So that's why it's like I don't even stress about none of that shit. It's like, but shit, when you can get a chance to make it right. I remember, like, I'm a type of person that when I reach out to you and I'm looking to make something right, and you choose to try to be like, fuck you, I'm gonna ignore you, I'm gonna do all that shit. That's bitch shit. I can't fuck with it, because at that same time you looking to tell me that fuck you, like, technically I gotta take that as you saying fuck you, burn that bridge and don't look back. So it's like, why would I look back at a certain situation when clearly I'm seeing right here that you trying to, are you the one doing it? Are you planning to do it? Did they help you? And then with them trying to do this, like, certain situations you just start to learn, like, take your lesson and keep it, but keep busting. Cause it's like they be like, oh, is your squad loyal? Shit, the whole time they watching you and your squad about how y'all move, and if your squad moving any type of way, that they be like, oh, I saw this nigga over here. Whether they ain't gonna tell you that they see that certain niggas in your squads and CI. They ain't gonna tell you none of that. But they know if the heat get too hot and the popo's asking about something, they gonna be willing to give motherfuckers up. Oh well, shit. If he ain't doing, I know his bitch doing it, and this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get her locked up, and then when we get her locked up, this is what we finna do with such and such. That's crazy. Grandiose. I'm telling you, motherfuckers really be doing this for about money and shit like that. It's just like, this is not the time. I remember trying to warn people, like, certain times where you just do certain things, and then other times you just, I wouldn't want to do that. Six of Pentacles, I'm telling you, somebody really was about to come up with that plan to, hurt somebody in the worst way, trying to use emotions and shit like that. This would be like a motherfucker that'll go try to dip into a reading. And, if you're a man or a woman, regardless of the situation, this would be a person that'll be like, are they bored? Are they feeling lonely? Are they feeling vulnerable? And if they feel like you lonely and you vulnerable type shit, it's like, well, shit. Well, how did the situation end before? And they're going to be really trying to figure out, okay, well, if they situation ending like this, I'm going to send y'all back in. I'm going to give you a little bit of change to go ahead and act like you splurging on them. If it was something that you wanted, like marriage and shit like that, these would be motherfuckers willing to find any fucking way, crook, hook, snook, and whatever the fuck they got to do to try to get you motherfuckers sacrificed so you don't feel strong enough about what it is. So sometimes it will require you, whether you a male or a fucking woman, you gotta get yourself in the emperor energy, but at the same time still be in your empress or high priestess energy. Well, actually, not even those energy, being the queen of cups. Yeah, queen of cups, to be a little bit more intuitive about how they want to come about it. You gotta be real mindful of that. Cause it be at night. It's like, I don't know who the fucking person is, but that motherfucker be smelling like ass, cigarettes, and musty arms. Okay, that be at like over here by my door, and it's like motherfucker like showered. It's like the motherfucker drink all night, and like they gave him a fucking key or some shit like that. And it's like, ain't no reason for me to ever hear nobody up here if that woman literally just moved out and ain't nobody came to clean this apartment. no nothing. And then how I be knowing is because my bathroom light be doing some weird shit whenever she would go into the bathroom. My light would, like, especially if I had it on, is like letting me know she was walking through there. So it was like a electrical shortage. For somebody, you got a Queen of Wands trying to take something from you, trying to get a judgment on you so they could take some money or something from you. Or they trying to get somebody caught up in a lawsuit or a case or something like that so they could take something from you. This is also somebody willing to like bring in somebody to you, because this is like somebody that needs somebody to be of your same nationality or same race for you to fall into, so that like whatever they're trying to do is trying to make it seem like it's something that it's not, but this person's not into you. Like, say if you black and they bring in another person that's black, but this person right here is actually one of the people being paid by the person who's trying to hide to get access to your money. And this is like the person that got this access, whoever the person that they want you to be with of the same race is the person who they trying to figure out, like, hey, if you can do this and you can get with them and you can get them unalive, then you can get access to even more money that could, liberate you type shit. But for somebody you meant to be, if you were with a different nationality or something like that, these people can't get to your money like that. This is crazy. For somebody, you could have also had these same people trying to convince people that you was just a bad person, that you was hateful. But for somebody, you're very strong, you're very nurturing. For someone, you're very handsome, you're very beautiful or something like that. And these are people that know that at the same time, whatever the fuck it is that they doing, and the reason being why they trying to keep hidden from this shit. Like for somebody, you come with a lot of shit. But these are the same people that wanted to hide the fact, because it's like you got the truth. So they keeping everybody from you because they know that if they brought you to whatever the fuck is going on, that everything that they could have been doing or got going on right now, that destroys every fucking thing. So for somebody, that's the main reason why they looking for every fucking way to try to take you out or get you out of the way. Because you're the key. You're the key to whatever it is that these motherfuckers been doing, trying to hide. But I feel like for somebody, don't worry about it. You could be surrounded by like at least, at minimum, 9 people at this time. Also, somebody, you could be having some issues with something about North Carolina 919, Durham, Raleigh, Charlotte, or Fort Bragg. Or they could have got somebody from there. Somebody you could have ties to that. So they could have been trying to like do some type of an illusion type shit, but you're breaking through the cycle of them doing this, because it's like they wanted you to be bonded to always, like, this is like people wanting you to always be bonded to in and out of being fucking court cases type shit. These are motherfuckers that wanted you to feel surrounded by like being persecuted all the fucking time, like unnecessarily, and you wasn't doing nothing. I feel like somebody could have found out about a lot of false allegations that was done in court cases. There's also people that didn't want you to have, like, if you was trying to go to college, finish up a degree, trying to travel, these motherfuckers trying to stop that. If people wanted to marry you, they was trying to stop that. Like, somebody didn't want people to love on you. Somebody didn't want you to have more. Like, if you wanted more children, they didn't want you to have that. Like, somebody was hating on you. A fire sign. This is a woman. Also, you could have had people that get people that was involved in like politics and shit like that, court cases. These are people that did not like somebody, your intellectual richness. This is also like, say, if pregnant, I feel like somebody, you could have had somebody that actually would have gave a shit about you being pregnant, having kids, or whatever the case may be, whether y'all was together or whatever. Somebody would have really fucking looked out for you. But these were people trying to paint a fucking picture like you wasn't lovable, you're just ornery, you hateful. Somebody, this was like a mother that could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, and a Virgo. They could have painted a shitty ass fucking picture of you, but the whole time these were the shitty motherfuckers. This is crazy. This is also somebody that used like another person. It could have been like, for me, it was like the ex-spouse, which I would have had nothing to ever fucking do with these people. Parents, mother, father, aunt, uncle, cousins. Somebody, you had a lot of fucking people involved in this bullshit trying to make people just look at your ass like. But it's something like something about a situation where somebody was looking upside your head, but they didn't even bother to just even say like, "I'm riding with you" type shit. But it's like loyalty and allegiance, friendship and reconciliation. These were people that they were willing to be like. Somebody, you had people that was trying to be loyal to the fact and be friends with you just to take money from you. These people also was holding truths back from you. Divine forgiveness, success. Somebody you protected from this crazy ass shit. Whatever it is they got going on, you're going to be protected from it. Got HD. Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. Somebody you finna get fulfillment. Like something is coming to a completion. Somebody, it ain't gonna be a struggle no more. Whenever this will come through, it's like it's gonna require somebody just keep patience, because whatever it is, this is want people to want you to get impatient. They want you to act ignorant, belligerent, and stuff like that. Somebody, you could be literally here. Look, 999, triple nines. Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, and Nine of Wands. With the Ace of Pentacles, the Empress, 10 of Wands, spiritual communication, Ace of Wands, the Lover's card, the Emperor. Who is the Emperor for somebody? Somebody would want to know who's their Emperor. Somebody intellectual, your strength, the way you love. Somebody love the way you love. Like somebody, your Emperor could be like a King of Wands or something like that. The Lovers, Ace of Wands, the Emperor, King of Wands. What it is, it's like they see you as an Empress. The Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups, the Strength, Eight of Pentacles, and 10 of Wands, spiritual communication. This is also somebody could see somebody as loyal, stable. Somebody could see you super healing, spiritual, intellectual talent, in wisdom or knowledge, loyalty. Somebody could see you as a fucking warrior. Somebody, you're very rejuvenating. And it's like you give somebody life, fertility and fruitfulness. So somebody could see you, if you're a woman, they could see you as a wife. They could see you as a mother of the mothers of mothers. This is not like somebody looking for it, but it's like, where were you? Why did I, like, if they got kids, it's like, you should have been my baby mama where I had all my kids with type shit. Or if you're a man, this is a woman feeling the same way for you. Like, for somebody, y'all actually, am I tripping? Oh shit, y'all are a match. But I feel like you, okay, this makes sense. This is like somebody feel like you just everything. You're everything to me. Somebody probably had to take a flight or something like that. I don't know. But somebody, you know what I'm saying? Somebody could see you as the motherfucker that you can make motherfuckers submit. You hear me? Very healing. So regardless of whatever end y'all are on in this situation, somebody see you as that. For somebody, you have a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio person that you are being protected from, feminine. Somebody could be jealous of the fact that you get love and people actually want to commit to you, that people actually love you and things like that. For somebody, it's a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, feminine that caused this this lawsuit or a legal proceeding against you. The judgment is going to go against them. Somebody could hate how you are an influence, how you're healing. Somebody could hate the fact that you're independent, stand alone, that you're liberated, and that you're about to get justice. This is like somebody wanted you blind to a situation. They wanted you to get into a mental institute. They didn't want people to give you praise. They didn't want you to be balanced. This is also someone that hated the fact that you could stand on your own. Like, if you, even as a woman, you were probably in King of Pentacles energy. It's like, you know how to get it. You know how to sustain it. You know how to do that. This is like somebody wanted you to feel like you were grandiose and that your patience and stuff like that, like your knowledge, that you motivate people. This is a person that wanted you to fall to have your downfall to like seduction and stuff like that. This is like a person that wanted your position bad. This is like a person that wanted to use religion against you because you were always healing. That's the truth. Somebody really hated you. This is like, I want them to be with this person so I can control them. Somebody wanted to have control over your money too. But you breaking through that. I feel like this person is showing to be like something wrong with them. Like, I'm getting somebody, Archangel Michael is with your ass. I swear for God. This is one of those, if you have motherfucking enemies, the enemies want to work with you secretly, whether you know it or not. These will be motherfuckers like, shit, I'll give up these motherfuckers around this bitch for you. You do it like that? That's a fact. Somebody gonna get a new beginning. Because I feel like regardless of whatever this person try to do, even in politically, even if these motherfuckers do not want to admit it publicly to your fucking face, these are motherfuckers in the background that gotta be in one of those, you know what I'm saying, whether they ever fucking say it to your motherfucking face, it's one of those, you own your shit, you know your shit, you know what the fuck you talking about. Like, even if it's some crazy shit, it's like, the way you can even just motivate even the fucking motherfuckers that don't need a motherfucker, you do that. It's like motherfuckers feeling like, damn. It's like you ain't judgmental, you just give fucking constructive criticism. And motherfuckers just don't know the difference in it. What they realize is like, it's one of those where you can get people to come back towards you and they struggle to fucking apologize, but it's like, what you need. They, instead of just like, you know, apologize, like, what you need. Or it's one of those, you out and about, it's like, let me get you something to drink, something, they be like, huh? But it's just, it's the energy. It's the fucking energy for somebody, like, you got that love, you got that, I don't know, it's like, it's like your aura, but it's like also like you're a hermit, like you be a homebody. Like, you mind your business, you in your lane, you like a fucking homebody or some shit like that. But it's like, you're in the world, but not of the world. But when you know, out there of the world type shit, it's like, people see you. You ain't gonna be one of them motherfuckers that people can miss. Deliverance from enemies, both visible and invisible. Somebody, you getting that deliverance, I swear to God. Somebody could be eating salsa. I don't know why I just had a taste of fucking salsa, some tacos. Somebody like, maybe you just, motherfucker, even if I did, but I shouldn't be tasting it right now. It's like midnight and I ain't had nothing. Well, I do have some sauce in there, but I was like, what I'm gonna eat it with? Yeah, the high priestess, like somebody, you're balanced, you're healing. All right, y'all, let me take my ass to bed. Ooh, Empress High Priestess, spiritual communication. It's some spiritual motherfuckers that, you know, somebody, you could be taking down church people and everything, but your healing is everything. Archangel Michael in this bed. You hear me? Archangel Michael in this bed. You breaking through cycles. These are what motherfuckers really trying to come play that fake love shit with you to take you out. I said they was going to choose to do that Colombiano hit on that ass. They was going to go old school. Somebody, you INDEPENDT. Let's go. Yeah, you have to be independent. You hear me? Like, you got some people like, I respect it. I feel like you tired some motherfuckers out. Somebody, you tiring some people out, but you got that 10 of cups, ace of cups. 10 of cups, ace of cups, ace of pentacles. I was about to say 10 of pentacles, queen of pentacles. It's a whole lot of money in them motherfuckers. Somebody, you finna be the star of a situation. Love and wisdom. Who is this person with this love and wisdom? I'm trying to figure out who this is. Truth. Somebody you could have had also somebody who could have been investigating you. They like the fuck out of your ass too. Oh, okay, never mind. They don't like you a lot. They. Somebody feel like you don't love them no more. Jody don't love me no more. What the fuck is this baby boy? I was lucky to love you, but I wasn't able to recover yet. Somebody could have wanted to. Let me see. Who is this? Somebody got too lazy to trying to pursue you, but they want to be loyal to you. I don't know. Somebody feel like you don't love. This is giving like baby boy type shit. It's like, do you want him or do you want forever with him? What's the difference? Somebody could want something. This is like religious or spiritual practice differences or something like that. What is this? Spiritual communication? Somebody just want to know, do you really, really, really love me for real, for real? But I don't know who this is because it's like whoever that is in your situation. That's the truth. Somebody really want to know if you love them type shit. I mean, maybe you do. I don't know. I'm getting somebody do really love. You probably do really love somebody. But I don't know if are these people not talking or some shit? Truth and justice. Is somebody supposed to speak the truth? Discernment. It's saying use your discernment. Why? What's this? The love and wisdom. Okay. Love and wisdom. Intellectual. Transformation. What's the perception of the unity? I mean, are y'all not? This is giving like somebody not talking with one another, but it's like loyalty, but breaking through the cycle. Somebody could have another situation going on or something. Somebody could be facing jail time or something. And somebody use your discernment in whatever the situation is. Somebody be mindful. Just use your discernment. I don't know if the person is gonna talk to you or not. Somebody could be just dealing with trying to heal or something or recover from some shit. Something about some magic could have been done. Something could have been done to somebody and then they trying to recover from it. Something could have been done and somebody trying to recover. This is crazy. But that attitude ain't fine. Somebody be feeling like somebody moody though. It's like if somebody's just I feel like for somebody in this situation, somebody be just trying to somebody feel like you like on the fence or some shit like that. But also somebody else's defense. I feel like you feel like somebody keep wasting your fucking time, so it's just like this sound like two stubborn ass motherfucking people that just I mean what the fuck y'all gonna do? Or whoever it is, who's in the wrong in this situation? Who needs to speak up first is the question. It just look like two stubborn ass motherfuckers, but it's given I wanna say it's the man in the situation. But however, it could be the woman. Cause I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got these type of problems. So who is who in this situation? What's the stubbornness in this person? Who needs to speak first? There we go. It's the challenge. What's the challenge? Is there another interference? Oh, somebody got up to like a couple of interferences. Like people watching this situation of being loyal to something. What who's oh somebody okay, listen. Child. Somebody got other fucking people just you know how like a person can be there and it's like the reason being why it's no communication is like this is given like somebody could have just been out there in the motherfucking streets and wasn't paying attention. And all these other motherfuckers sitting here watching. What he gonna do then? And then what he gonna do? I don't know what he gonna do, bitch. Why don't you go for fucking worry about that? It's one of those like somebody you could really literally have some fucking people really just trying to watch somebody connection. Because for somebody it's a connection that I don't know. Is this the universe doing this shit? I don't know. Because y'all getting on my goddamn nerves. Y'all getting on my nerves. It's like it's given like for somebody if it's a no contact situation this and the other person was just out there in the streets, it's like I already put down 3 situations. Just let me get one more situations right now. And it's like situation. It's a situation. But the situation, because it's one of those see why it happened was type things. Because somebody gonna hit you with that see why it happened was like, nah motherfucker. You did what the fuck you did. Shadow work. What is this? Solitude. Yo, 999 keep coming out this big. Material harvest. Somebody got some court cases going on. No bullshit. Somebody talking about I got some situations to take care of right there. I can't help but feel neglected. Prosperity. Disruption. What's this disruption? Somebody trying to pull. Okay, somebody. Okay, in this situation. Somebody trying to pull power, pull rank on somebody, or somebody, whoever birthday's August 16th, 6th, 9th, 9, 18th, 1st. These are people that, okay, so somebody, like your interruption in this situation is you got a lot of fucking people involved in this shit, and this is like people trying to play with how you get your foundation and achievements. They want you feeling stuck in a waiting game. Oh, this is the universe doing this. Something about to come to light. Something about to definitely come to light. For somebody, I feel like whatever it is that's on delay for you or for this other person, it's universally being done this way. So whatever it is, someone keep staying on your focus on your path because I'm hearing what's meant to be is going to be. So regardless if somebody's trying to pay for something, even if this person end up getting locked up, I don't feel like this person's going to get locked up for a long time. I really don't. Somebody going to be coming out just in time for something. Somebody literally going to be getting out just in time. I feel like somebody got locked up because somebody was being petty towards them. Somebody's name could be Felicia. Something is, the universe is in control of whatever situation you got. What's this universe? Bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. Somebody could have got like married like around May Cinco de Mayo or August or something like that. Somebody could have got married August, April. I don't know. But whatever it is, this is like somebody having to, yep, somebody ended up getting married. That's what it was. And it's causing their ass conflict and fucking defeat right there. Because somebody discovered some shit and they realizing it's fucking them up. And they going through some shit right now. But somebody you could be, you know, exceeding. And this is like somebody like, no, wait. And then it's like this motherfucker's like, shit, I did this shit. Like, let me fix it. It's like in their situation now, this motherfucker dealing with somebody that don't want to let their ass go, but it was like they fighting out some shit, whatever it is. Let that person handle what they gotta handle if they really gonna be with you. But it's like it's one of those you're not able to just wait on this person. It's like keep going. Either they gonna hurry up and get what the fuck it is they got to get done. But for somebody, if you shine to keep moving forward. They really want the union, they gonna come do it. It's destined to happen, but just because it's destined, it don't mean stop your motherfucking life. Because shit, this person ended up getting married. I feel like somebody got married out of just being spiteful. And now they sitting there paying for the repercussions and consequences. Wanna give a little more. Something about California. The Love Jones. Yep, somebody definitely got married. Trying to be honored. Now they fucked up in the game. So somebody, I mean, hey, you can have a spiritual connection with a motherfucker all day long. They don't mean shit. Shit, they gonna forfeit their spot. They keep playing because for somebody, you moving forward or whatever it is that you doing and you got going on, they fit to forfeit their shit because it's like instead of them doing this shit and it's like they know that they did wrong or whatever, they knew what it was meant for, but they was listening to everybody else but their intuition, but seeing, you know, experiencing what they had right there in front of them. You literally over here in solitude, and these could have been like whatever this person had going on, they could have been out here celebrating and everything else, but they was celebrating everything based off a fucking lie. Yep. For somebody, they really fucked you over and really got married with somebody out of honor, out of spite, took some money, took a house that was meant to you, got married, try to grow some shit with whoever the fuck this is, and now they sit here like you taking off, you still being creative or whatever, and somebody low-key, that person didn't want to choose to come talk to you or whatever the case may be, or they want to choose to stay in no contact to talk to you to clear the air. They forfeiting it, and whatever they forfeiting, keep going, because they forfeited. Even if it's a spiritual connection, they forfeiting that. If y'all got kids, they literally forfeited everything. Because I feel like it's like one of those, you know how motherfuckers get married and shit like that, and it's like, well, shit, I'm taking this family and I'm ignoring those kids. Somebody literally repeating a family cycle, like whatever they father did to them, they're doing the same shit to their own. Somebody literally doing that same shit. Somebody literally doing that same shit. And this is like somebody like, fuck it. And somebody literally is in conflict, deception and envy, disruption, because this transformation, and they see it. Like somebody sees something, you're destined. Like they know, for somebody, they know for a fact that y'all had a spiritual union, that y'all were destined to be in partnerships, alliance, that y'all was destined to have this, whatever this is, foundation and achievements, but they went on ahead and did some shit just to be honored. So for somebody, if you feeling yourself getting it like, damn, somebody was supposed to get the whole fucking shebang. Obstacles due to the fact they got whatever it is that they got married, whoever they got married to, this shit right here is for to put themselves either in a spiritual or an actual physical jail. No funny business. This is like somebody for real karma, spiritually or physically. For somebody, if it ain't manifest yet, by August they're gonna be locked up. And this is, I don't know what they did recently. It was from the universe. Or somebody like say, like I said, I'm hearing somebody's family even trying to tell them you doing the same shit that your own people did to you. Like yo, you know, you desired for this to make it happen, but this is like somebody literally fit to get hit where it was like, oh, I'm getting married, the bitch get pregnant, and they come to find out all this shit happened. I feel like I'm telling you, somebody, if they ain't come speak to you or whatever, because I'm getting somebody who was supposed to actually have a conversation with you May or June, and they chose not to. I feel like the next karma that they're about to hit is that they're either going to lose a partnership, some alliances, a home, and then locked up. For whoever it is, it's like a karma. So somebody reaping the karma, like whatever that they could avoid it, they're going to reap it through whoever they are with right now. And if they avoid it to avoid you, to try to dodge you, they avoid speaking to you. Apology, I feel like this is now universal. And they could have also allowed this person or whoever they with to do certain shit towards you. The karma now physical in the 3D, if they still was fucking with you come like August or up to this month, and they allowed the person who they've been dealing with or with now, that they could have whatever it is going on, and they're aware that somebody's doing something, because the spiritual union is still here and they can still play in your energy. The universe's karma is now that they're going to physically go to physical 3D jail, because they chose not to like honor the fact that even though that shit is there, and the problem is this person, whoever you're in no contact with, they are aware. That's why they're being the punishment is going to be so harsh, because they are aware. It's not like they don't know or they didn't know or whatever the case may be. For somebody, you want to know what's even more, if y'all have children or something like that, the punishment is them, they ass gonna go in fucking prison. If y'all have children, I feel like, let's see, if y'all have children, what happens? Because they're gonna have an obstacle and challenge of whoever they married to. They fit to have issues with that motherfucker. Even if when they get locked up and get ready to come out, that shit is fit to be hell. Somebody, I feel like, damn, somebody karma for the bite their ass in that. And this is one of those I would hate. This is one of those, if you in no contact, keep going. Because I feel like if you sat there and wanted to wait around and still wanted to reach out and still want to talk to the person, you want to know what's going to happen to you? I really could see somebody crying, and you can end up like doing your best to try to help somebody, and it's like you're gonna take on the karma of, like, say whoever they fucking married to, and they're gonna get the divorce one way or another. They're gonna be getting divorced, but the thing of it is, this person is going to get them locked up, and the problem is you're gonna be dealing with their headache that they're trying to get rid of. And the thing of it is, unbeknownst to this person, where this is like a person that when they have a family, they try to stay close to them. And I feel like the only thing is they could have just end up having, like, this person could have had like 2 kids with the person, but the thing of it is, it's not his kid. But the fact that he went against you, because for somebody like low key, if y'all in no contact or something like that, something about being pregnant at the same time, like a month apart or some shit like that. But the reason being with that person, that's not their kid, yours is. And the fact that he ignored the ones he had with you, the universe is going to bless whoever it is that did not do wrong in that situation. You and your kids are going to get recognition. 333. Y'all gonna get motherfucking recognition, meaning this is one of those, either they're gonna see you viral on social media, viral on TV, like you're famous. So when this person get ready to get back out, because I feel like this person was served like maybe 4 to 5 months, where they could have been facing like 21 years, but they chose not to speak on it or do anything. Like, this person's fit to be going through it. You hear me? Ace of Swords. But they had a choice. But whatever it is that they would be battling, say if they had an issue with sexuality, this is one of those situations. Whatever the fuck this person's gonna be having going on, this shit gonna scare them straight. It's gonna scare this motherfucker straight. I swear for God. This is also like somebody that could have like talked to you about some shit you went through. Now they ask it to go through it times 3. But it's a situation where whatever it is gonna cause this motherfucker to like snap or something like that. This person could low key end up going to jail for a few months, up to 21 years, depending on who the fuck they dealing with. If this person took the route of getting into like a same-sex marriage or some shit like that, this motherfucker's gonna face 21 years. If they stay married to whoever this other person is, it could be, it just depends. Like this person, if they feel like they in spiritual, psychological jail, and this is also gonna be somebody, because of they waiting, they chose not to fucking speak to you a lot fucking sooner, this person's gonna fucking hurt. Because for somebody, you probably either going to choose to just be by yourself, especially if it's some kids and then the parents not there. Like for me, I know if I ever end up having some kids and the father fucking leave again, I would not ever want no man around me because of the shit I went through, PTSD. I would want my kids to feel safe. And then, they wanted me to do anything, I would literally base my relationship around my children. But that's the truth. Somebody, whatever it is, that person don't want to contact you, do not stress it, because somebody reward and recognition and positive movement. Like you're going to be able to movement forward, moving on, material and spiritual wealth, awareness, new beginnings, truth. Somebody, this is going to be a strong ass movement. Base chakra, shape, hope, patience, a firm foundation, victory and success. Power. I feel like this waiting game, whatever it is, it's just allowing you to do the shadow work. So don't get depressed, because for somebody, you gaining more spiritual strength, knowledge, truth, your crown chakra booming. I feel like whatever was happening, you probably for the win about 2 fucking court cases and shit like that. Triumph. Just be patient. Because somebody is going to, if they was battling sexuality or some shit like that, for somebody low-key in a situation, I'm telling you, it was a reading where I clearly said somebody could have really been dealing with an undercover federal agent. And they were same-sex, whether anyone really knew it or not. And they, I feel like once they finish their case or whatever, I feel like somebody gonna end up finishing their case. And once they finish their case, if and they were married to same sex and like kids came about and they learned something about a situation, somebody could literally be coming back and starting that new child. Somebody could literally been undercover their real life. They were in same sex, and once they, finish with whatever it is, I feel like they're going to get a divorce or whatever. And then I feel like when they do decide to come back, they're probably going to take it slow, because y'all probably have to rebuild that trust or that rapport type shit. And whatever it is, I feel like somebody could be in conflict because it's like they were in love with their same-sex partner or whatever. But that situation, for somebody that's, I'm so serious, that is the life. And you end up having a kid by this person or some kids or something like that. That person, could have been, an undercover person, same-sex thing. It's like somebody gonna have a real big ass plot twist in their fucking life in this situation. The universe is literally fully in control of the situation. Because somebody, like I said, somebody literally is dealing with something undercover, and I feel like somebody having to, work through the fact of how they gonna end the situation. Because they could have been with somebody for a long time or whatever. I feel like somebody could be literally so different, but it's like somebody literally could have been dealing with it, and then whatever it is, I feel like somebody's situation, it's about 2 or 3 different scenarios, but for somebody in this situation, it's like, I feel like somebody could have felt like you wasn't going to grasp the concept. It's like, I need you. It's like, I could literally hear somebody, I need you to see it differently. But it's like, when you're needed to see it differently, I feel like somebody, like for me, in certain situations, it's like, when you need to see it and due to safety and things like that, I feel like somebody could know, like somebody was super intelligent, you super smart, whatever the case may be. But I feel like somebody wanted you to refrain from um, knowing that somebody could, could have been undercover. Not undercover fed or some shit like that. And whatever the fucking case may be, I feel like somebody could, want to come back and apologize, but I feel like it's going to be a little bit difficult for a little bit for somebody in a situation because it's like, what the fuck? You was this and you knew I had all this going on and you didn't tell me this. And but then for somebody in a situation, it's one of those, I feel like whenever whatever is starting to close out, it's going to like make sense. You know what I mean? Because somebody's like, well, can you see it from a different, like, you really my happiness, but I have to still do this, and then I got to be with this person. And it's like, it's like, let somebody explain for somebody. I feel like the universe is in control of it, but I feel like something is fucking somebody up in the fucking head because it's like, whenever you got to come out of undercover type of situations, somebody definitely is an undercover feds, see, central intelligence or some shit like that. And shit, and then anybody, I can't explain it. I'm not going to elaborate on that because, you never know. Because some people be sitting here being stupid and goofy, and then they start fucking with people, and then here we are with another fucking situation, and now it's like, why did my man be? And ain't they left? They had to go ahead and go under disguise and change their names and all this other shit, and then say if they still gonna be trying to come back and find you and shit like that, now you gotta be under protective order, and now you gotta change your identity and shit like that, and it's a whole process, okay? But for somebody's situation, this situation is kind of like plot twist. It's a very big plot twist, okay? Somebody you do have allegiance, because it's like somebody like, somebody could be really fucked up in the head about this situation, like, but it's like also at the same time it's a situation where somebody could have known better. It's like, motherfucker, you don't hold nobody's shit up, because it's like, I needed you to see, no, that is a power and control tactic, and you choosing a power control tactic because you already knew what the fuck was going on. That's wrong. And this is like somebody sitting there like, okay, we're going to work on that. We're going to work on that, aren't we? Aren't we? We're going to work on that, because now it's like, oh my, we're going to work on that, motherfucker. We're going to do better. Because it's like this is like somebody that could have had power and control over something that you did have going on, and they took a fucking full advantage of that shit, and it was just like, they're not going to see it from that way. It's like, motherfucker, I can see it from that way, but it's like, how close are you to finishing and closing up this shit? Because ain't nobody fit to keep fucking playing with you. That's why it's like, for somebody in this situation, it's just like, I'm going to just leave it at that, because then it's like, here we are. Is this a situation for somebody to keep carrying on and paying attention to? Spirit, please, thank you. Somebody's situation resulted in fucking marriage, though. Like a real for one. Thousand teeth. Somebody can have an actual, like, real healthy, happy fucking marriage in the craziest fucking way. But this is not somebody that knows, like, well, since you know every motherfucking thing, bitch, you supposed to have been took care of that. So don't, now it's like, now this is somebody trying to figure out, well, are they going to be mad now for real, for real? Yeah, bitch. You're going to have to hear the motherfucking words now. And it's one of those, as a grown-ass man, you got to take that. You got to take that, but it's like, I will. They will. Transformation. But this is also somebody like, God damn. This is also somebody like, say if they do, and they make pretty fucking good money, but it's like, they make pretty good money, but your money? This is like, all right, Stedman. You making more money than Oprah. I ain't no Oprah, but then it's like, this is like somebody have to look at a situation like, so I'm Stedman, you Oprah. Yeah, bitch, the fuck? But I told you, I ain't no Oprah. It's 10.0, motherfucker. It's like somebody want to throw some shit like. So you knew the whole time, motherfucker. It's just strategically how close are you? So for everybody's safety and well-being, before I go ahead and do this, because that shit is not attractive, and whoever taught you that shit should have slapped you in your face. Okay, this is one of those you kick somebody in the twat. I mean, you gotta do better. Alright. This is also somebody that could have, like, no fucking funny business. If it's something to do with children or something like that, this is like somebody that fucking already know. And it's like, this motherfucker moody like that, but you ain't do your motherfucking part, and that's pissing me off. I'm hungry. I'm wanting to motherfucking eat. It is like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you be sitting like, I'm hungry. I motherfucking want to eat, and you sitting here fucking playing like this, and you knew this shit is happening. It is one of those, you know what I'm saying, how you pissed off because it's like, motherfucker, I'm trying to figure out how far along this is. What the fuck is this? And then it's like, at the same time, this is like a motherfucker, like, you alien motherfucker. Oh, okay, what, like, everybody, like, both parties in this situation, it's like, what the fuck do we do? This would be a motherfucker that'll be somewhere else and be like, so you be nosy, so, motherfucker, I'll kick you in your eye. Choose which eye. This is also somebody that knows, like, whoever it is, they can know at the same time. It's like, you just don't do everything. This is like somebody learned that valuable lesson. You just don't do everything to everybody. This is also somebody like, okay, now the motherfucker armed and dangerous. And then they don't call me like, no, motherfucker, you a grown ass man. You call that woman. Because now it's like, somebody could really be feeling like you numb and you finna be mean to the motherfucker. Now they want to be in their feminine energy, like, oh man, fuck all that. Archangel Michael. It's like motherfuckers trying to figure out some shit. And here you is with the bullshit. I was trying to give me a second. No, ain't no motherfucking second, motherfucker. You're trying to get to the food, trying to get to the snacks. This would be a motherfucker that know you like to eat. Or you know, you like, it's like whatever it is that you like to do, this motherfucker does it. I was just, but see, listen, damn, Gina, left eye. So, I can't pick this shit up, bro. Let me get the fuck up off of here, because whoever the fuck this ain't even good. This is one of those where you argue, but this is like somebody, I want you to argue with me so I know that, so I can know that you still loved it in me. So yeah, something to get ready to close out. Something could be figured out. They call me sensitive. I think they're insecure. You know what I heard? All right, y'all. I'm gonna go to bed.